BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything online sports betting. Right now, you can receive a 50% free bet up to $250 on your first deposit to bet on anything from Olympics to baseball to Formula One racing. BetOnline has every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads while the games are being played. When the game is over, head on over to our online casino and get in on one of our games of blackjack, poker, or unwind with one of our 150 slot games. Head to the website today to get in on the action. Use promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for your 50% free bet credit on your first deposit up to $250. Bet online. The game starts here. Please bet responsibly. Oh, man. All right. Yo, Sneak This Podcast, episode 366. No Georgie's out of town, but we got the original Don Dada in the building.
Yerp.
We got Yuri in the building.
Hey.
This is a makeup episode.
we had to come back.
Had to, man. I was like, I didn't post the video up for the last one. It just frustrated me way too much. We made sure we triple checked the camera, so the cameras are good, the mic's good, we record audio, so it looks like we're ready to go.
AC is on. It feels good up in here this time.
Y'all should have seen Don's mink coat last time, man.
Oh, brother, man. I had the mink coat on. You guys missed it with the gators and everything. I had the alligators on, too.
Now lay the gators.
Shit, now lay the gators on.
Missed it. Had on undefeated fours and everything. Y'all missed it.
Early.
Y'all really did.
But man, I appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share this podcast. Like I said, this is episode 366. So pickups real quick. Anybody, anything.
Zero, zilch, nada.
Nothing?
This probably is the first time I ever been on the pod without a pickup. Ain't nothing I want.
What you got, Yuri? You got that look in your eye.
He's got
I finally picked something up that I've been trying to get for a long time.
What is that?
Well, I don't have them in hand yet.
Okay.
The Witherspoon Air Max 197, whatever.
You got the Witherspoons?
I ordered them.
Okay.
Yeah, I ordered them.
Or is it pre-owned?
New.
Oh,
It better be new. Shoot.
Oh, okay.
Goat. It better be
Where
new.
you get it from?
Goat.
Oh, you got it on Goat?
Yeah.
Decent price? Or you just bet the book?
I don't want to talk about that, but
See, that's how you know money's looking good over there. All them bets.
Look,
Yeah.
like I said, I've been wanting them for a while. That was just a shoe I had to have. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I remember a long time ago when we first started this podcast, and somebody was like, what's a sneakerhead? When you first start podcast and YouTube and all that stuff, you basic questions out the way. And I always said that if you think something is super duper fire, it don't matter how long, and you go back and get it, that to me makes you a sneakerhead.
Exactly.
For sure.
Not just buying every single thing you see on the planet, but it's like, yo, I really, really want this.
Yep.
I'm going to go back and get it.
Yep.
Now, obviously, that one would qualify as one if you didn't go back and get it due to price. It would be completely understandable.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But there's cats still sitting around talking about, bro, I need a Air Max 97 gold. This is a buddy. No,
Well, listen,
don't. You ain't trying hard enough.
This kind of ties into what we're going to be talking about. Or it could be people like myself that just wait it out. Because at some point, them joints is coming back. And watch, I don't want to jinx you.
Yeah,
I don't want to jinx you.
I know.
But in 2026, I can already see it now.
26? That early?
I can see it now.
We'll talk about it later?
Witherspoon, coming soon.
Man, if they do, I'm going to throw everything out the window.
Bro, we'll talk about it, but if they opening the vote for everything else, why is that off the table?
It's been 6 years. I mean, is that you think that's
It's been that long?
2018?
God, it's been that long.
It don't feel like it, but it has
Holy
been.
shit.
They might fall apart if I put them on. I don't know.
We voted for those two, huh? Like,
Absolutely did. Absolutely did. We'll get to it, but I'm just saying.
We'll talk about that a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
I hope
But
not.
yeah, zero pickups for me, Witherspoons for him.
Yep.
What about yourself, sir?
No, nothing. Nothing I could think of. So, I mean, there's a couple things I looked at on the horizon that I'm like, maybe, but trying not to. Like,
Right.
I sold a bunch of stuff. So I sold about 11 New Balances, which I was shocked. Like, you know what's funny is that like with New Balances, you buy them and you're like, oh, I like these. And it ain't like it ain't a Fig, it ain't a Concepts, it ain't nothing like that. It's just like, oh, wow, I really like this. And it's like, okay, I put it in the closet. And then you just happen to go on StockX or Gold or something. You'd be like, wait a minute, cats $280 to sell. Like, yeah, I don't need this.
New Balance quietly is out here.
Yeah.
Like out here.
Well, some of the stuff I thought I had sold already. So I went in the closet like, what the heck is... I was like, I thought I sold this. And
Doubles? Maybe? Doubles? You had doubles
maybe.
on them?
Well, some of them I had like... I had bought the whole pack at once.
Okay.
So it was the protection pack. So I had bought like the blue.
It was like 3 or 4 of them.
I had the orange, the pink, the gray. I had
Those
them
were nice.
all.
Those were
and then I
nice.
sold them. I thought I sold all of them because I put them on foot and I was like, man, these don't look good on me. You know, that 2002R. And I was like, I don't like the way these look. So I thought I sold the whole pack, and then I went in the closet like, the heck is this pink one still doing here? And I was like, look, I was like, what, $240? I was like, shoot, I only paid like, you know, maybe like 130, 120 or something like that. I was like, yeah, this can get out of here.
What we call profit, bro.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It's like I'm selling that stuff. I'm really trying to get into what I know I like and what I know I wear.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I wear Vans. Well, I saw you on this past weekend. Well, I wear Vans.
He was fresh to death with the Vans on. I'm not gonna hold you.
Well, my wife's a Vans. Shout out to my wife. She always has her every single year.
Too. Yes,
she does for her clients appreciation. She rents out a movie theater, and we watched Inside Out 2, which was a phenomenal movie.
Must be nice.
It was a phenomenal movie.
Must have been nice.
What you
Getting
mean?
that invite.
You ain't no client,
I'll play.
Hey, man,
Ain't on me. Ain't on the email list.
Listen.
You ain't on the email list. But that you can make that happen. I know you got the money. Though. You can make that happen.
Hey.
But yeah, I was like, I was dressed up because she was like, well, what you gonna wear? And I was like, shoot, hoop shorts. I'm going to the movies.
You was out there supporting. I get it.
And she was like, well, it's my event. I'm like, I've been to your event the last 6 years. Like, I put on a button down. Of course, I posted a picture of me and you. Okay, it's like, yo, you wore a button down to the movies? Like, yo, well, relax. I was like, chill out.
I know.
I'm like, yeah, my
Mind
wife
your
has an
business.
event. What
I
you
even
gonna
told
do?
him too, because I'm like, brother, I know you hot in that outfit. I know you.
I was hot. I hate being that guy walking around like, man, it's hot in this joint. But you know, it get cold in theater, so I was hot.
No, you made it work though.
But yeah, like I'm trying to get rid of these things that I know I don't wear. Like I got a feeling. I mean, at least I don't. I feel like Yuri's this way. I feel like Don maybe used to be this way, or maybe this way. But it's just I just love knowing I have them and knowing they're there, and I love having a New Balance section.
Yeah.
And now that like 11 of them are gone, it's like, oh man, I only got like 6 now.
You got to build it back up now.
Yeah, but see, I
You gotta
don't want
build
to
it
get in
back
that
up now.
mentality. Because you know what's funny? I was texting George, and we were talking about selling some other stuff. And he was like, you know what, man, I may just have to sell. I'm not going to say what it is, but like he was like, I may have to sell this. And I was like, you know what's funny? It's like I feel like if I sold it, the world would know, like, dang, Greg sold Grinches or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I ain't really got to tell nobody. Ain't nobody go. But for some reason, that makes me feel like, well, you know, if they think I still got Grinches, I still got Grinches.
Oh, bro. If you knew exactly,
that's very immature thing.
If you knew what I got rid of, you'd be like, dog, are you serious? But I love the fact that I've been doing it. I've been telling him this for a couple years now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm done buying stuff just to have it. If I know for a fact I'm not wearing it, I'm not buying it.
Right.
Even if I want it, if I look at it, the price is right. If I'm not wearing that joint, I am not buying it. And I've been telling him that too. He ain't listened yet, which is fine. It's cool. It's cool. He gonna get there eventually.
Listen, hey, you got me on selling a lot of stuff. I listen.
Because
I
I'm
listen.
telling you, we are sitting on 401k shit.
Right.
But you know what's funny is that like I saw Weatherman's another pair I sold this weekend. Okay. Now Weatherman's from the start of this podcast was my like I love it to death, and I sold it for like $500 to some cat in Texas. And I had to text it, and I was mad. I was so mad. I shouldn't have sold it. That's one I regret. We did a top 10 regret list. It was on the list. All that stuff. Finally got them back in hand. Now here's the thing. I wasn't gonna sell them. You know what happened? So I went to the gym. Right. I'm in the gym working. I do the treadmill and stuff. I go downstairs. I'm gonna shoot around a little bit. I see these 3. Now I'm assuming they brothers because their body all look the exact same.
Okay.
All 3 of them was KD Weathermans. And it looked so corny. I was like, fam, y'all ain't got to come. It wasn't no 303 tournament. They just come to the gym to open
every
up.
11, every Jordan 11 that comes out.
And I was like, all right, man, I don't need these. But then I went on, I sold them on StockX. Fam, them joints was on, I think I sold them joints for like 120.
Yep.
Them joints ain't going for nothing.
Nothing.
But then I looked at the history of buying and I was like, well, you know what? If I really get that itch, I really need these. Should I get them joints
You can get them
I
back.
told you that last pod. I feel like I partially am the reason why he sold them because I was kind of talking noise about the Weathermans a little bit.
Yeah, but you ain't never liked them, though.
I didn't. That's true. And maybe when you went home, he's like, damn, he might be right.
I was like,
It ate at
them
him.
joints is green. KD is on what, 18 now? And them is 4s.
Dog, I'm telling you, get rid of your stuff, man. Especially too, he's gonna keep coming back out. Get rid of your stuff, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to my dog at Puma, but like I got a few LaMelo Ball Pumas in
They're not
there.
bad. They're not bad.
I'm not mad at them. I
They're
love
not
the
bad.
shoe, but at the same time, I go, what am I gonna do with this? I wish my son was already at my size, so I wouldn't feel so bad.
So
about
you
it.
just
Right.
giving it to him.
Yeah, go
Right.
ahead, man. Just throw it on.
See that? I feel you. I feel you on that.
And I'm like, man, but like I'm looking in the closet, and I never use the scan the barcode on those apps, like, because I always try to search for it and look for it. But I was in the closet like, dude, like, dang, 150 to 200.
It's add up.
Right.
Yeah, some of them dunks too still go for quite.
Wait a minute. You can scan the barcode on.
If it's the legit barcode, like straight from like Nike sneakers or Puma, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Because I've done that too. Just scan in. After 10 scans, I'm like, bro, I'm at 1400.
Yeah.
If I just click sell.
So I sold about, it was probably more like 8 New Balances maybe, and I sold the Weathermans, and I had bought triples of Messi's Sambas, so I went stupid. I sold those, and then I kept one of each though, and then I don't even know, something else, I don't know, but it feels good. It was like, all right, but now I do go into the closet at the house, and I go, dang, boy, that row is looking a little
But listen, like you said, you are the Vans god of Arizona. You are not wearing anything else outside of that.
Oh yeah, because I was like, I already got some Vans in my watch card on eBay, so I'm
You know what I'm
good.
saying? So
I need some blends, I need some bones, I need all them joints.
I don't even know what he's saying right now, but that's
got no blends.
He's the
I
Vans
know.
god of Arizona.
Yeah.
So just own that.
But paying $350 for Vans is crazy.
But is it though?
Well, I don't know. We're gonna talk about sneakers coming back out. I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you a question too.
right.
Releases. Oh, I guess I'll do releases. Or does anybody know do releases? I guess I'll do them.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't
it.
have to go that low down.
We always use code. I'll do it off here. So
right.
I'll just throw out a few of these. So looks like what's the date today? 17th.
17th. Yep.
Oh, can't we do today? So obviously it looks like oh, that's not Teddy Santis. Oh, that is Teddy Santis. So there's a Teddy Santis 998 coming out again. It's brown and black.
Okay.
You know.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah, of course it's fire, but like, probably about 250.
All right, I'm good. on
We
that.
got a 991 V2 made in England brand dyed apricot. I mean, it looks good though. I ain't mad at it though.
Okay.
It's not bad.
The Booker one, Book one, sun bleached.
It's not terrible.
It's not bad.
I'm not buying it, but it's not
No.
terrible.
I saw the name. Wasn't it Almost Grape or something like
It's
that?
called Barely Graped.
Yeah, but okay.
Right here it says sun bleached,
Yeah, what?
but it was called Barely Grape. You're right. I'm not mad at him, but what does he have against just doing purple or orange or for us, for the Suns
get
people?
it, man. I honestly don't. Give us the Suns colorway.
He did
For
barely
real?
purple. For
Yeah.
the Suns. Come
Maybe
on.
that. Maybe
Suns
he's trying to tell
colorway.
you
I'd
something.
buy them.
Oh yeah, he come with an all purple one, or
Yeah.
even if the orange one came out to us, of course. But even if he dropped that red Olympic one, I'd take the Olympic one he
Right.
was wearing.
I think he's trying to tell y'all something. It's barely purple. He's like, I'm gonna barely want to be a Sun.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
easy.
Maybe he's,
Fade. That'd be
Easy.
funny to call fade.
yeah,
Fade to fade to purple.
yeah.
We also got, looks like the Whitaker Group has got some New Balance 1906 models coming out. Yeah, all right. I ain't mad
Have
at 'em.
fun.
I mean, that model is like, you go to Shoe Palace, there's like 8 colorways. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to like these collaboration things, I feel like if I can't walk outside and someone knows that this is something that's not at the store, I don't really see the point anymore.
Yes, I agree.
Especially on a 99, what is it, 1906?
Yeah.
We got the WNBA Jordan 3 Desert Camos.
Nah,
I'm not mad at him.
Really?
pass.
We're not
Pass.
mad at Desert Camo 3s.
Pass.
Are we mad?
Pass.
I mean, we can't buy them.
Oh no.
They're not my size.
And I don't mean that in a sexist way, but what?
I mean, listen.
Women want to walk around with desert camo shoes?
If someone like
no.
Angel Reese wants to put
Oh,
these
no.
on, I'm not mad.
Yes,
Angel.
she's also, what, 6'7"? How
Hey.
tall is she?
Point exactly.
Look at Yuri's
Hey.
face.
Y'all seen the clips?
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all
I'm not
seen the
worried about her
clips?
height. You know
That's
what I
my
mean?
new favorite
not
player.
worried.
So if she
That's
wants to
my
wear
new
these,
favorite.
I'm not mad.
Hey, Angel.
Caitlin, you
Never.
could take these off. I don't want to see Caitlin in them. I feel like she might disappear because they desert camo.
Come
But if
on,
someone like
man.
Angel or one of the like Skylar Diggin, y'all want to wear them? I'm not mad.
Hey, man.
Exactly.
I got in trouble last episode for something I said.
For real?
Hey,
On
Angel.
this-
But I said it in a way of like, oh my gosh, like you go to the gym and all you see is girls with their stuff up their butt. I said it in a way
That's
like
a fact.
that's all you see.
But that's true though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of Rocio heard
Understood.
it, and it kind of sounded like girls with things
Like,
up
that's
there.
all you looking for.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's not what I meant. I meant like, man, that's all you see. You go to the gym.
It's
But,
true, though.
you know.
It's a fact.
They trying to get they.
I apologize. I said,
the
I
idea-
didn't mean it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do that.
Oh, that's why he
sometimes.
was dressed up for the event. That was the apology. Hey, listen, I get you.
We got a Foamposite 1 Como de Gorsons Homemade Plus.
Yeah.
You don't like these?
Shit is I.
I'm sorry. I like those,
Them
man.
are slide.
I liked the black ones and the white ones when they first came out.
like 'em.
Now, this is like, not the regular Como de Garçon. This is like the Homme Plus. Like, they got like different branches of the Como
This
de
is your
Garçon.
bag.
No, I
This is
understand.
designer. You wear designer stuff and you wear foams. This
I
is your
like
bag.
CDG, but these look
love
too
CDG.
close to other ones to me. If you ask me, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm like
That's
this
the
brother
only thing I'm
loves some
saying.
CDG. Don't
yeah,
do that.
yeah. But
Yeah. Right. I mean, the price is right.
I can't
Like,
afford them, but they cool.
Well, when they
What they running
originally
for?
first came out, I thought they said this would be $500.
Huh?
The first two
Retail?
colorways, but then I think it ended up being $250. I don't think it ended up being $500.
Oh, okay. Because that's when I first heard. I was like, I can't afford 500 for
yeah, I
a
ain't
retail.
even. No,
A retail.
no.
I don't know. I think you be stunned sometimes. I think you be.
Oh, he do.
I don't mean. I don't mean.
You do.
We got a Pro Grid Saucony in collaboration, Triumph for Nessie. I mean, I ain't mad at it.
Okay.
But, whatever.
When's the last time you bought a Saucony? When's the last time you said the word Saucony?
Right.
Well, the last
Aside from just now.
Ages.
I tried for all the J-Tips models. Didn't get any of those.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll take that back. Those were fire. That was like earlier this year, right?
The other two, there
Yeah,
were
the two of 'em?
The two shadow grids.
Those were cool.
Last time I bought a Saucony, I'm thinking.
I never have.
Oh, I'm thinking never.
Nah.
I'm thinking freshman year of high school.
Dang.
Jazz, the OG Jazz,
Yeah,
the
okay.
running one, not like
Okay.
any of these whatevers. But yeah, I think that's the last time I bought a Saucony. But that was when like they were like $39 for that model. So then like we used to just match our hoodies with like the
Yeah.
yellow ones, the green ones, the purple ones, the orange ones. They used to come out with Mac. It was like
Easy.
buying a Cortez.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got some look like a pack of New York gel 2055 A6, bunch of colorways.
Okay.
I mean, it's that model that like everybody's sort of running around wearing now. That
Yeah.
like
Hey, man,
whatever.
get y'all shit
I'm
off.
okay with it. People gotta know how to wear that though, right?
I told you last time I was here. They don't know how. They can't dress with it, but it's okay.
It's some that don't know what they're doing. They just like the fact that they kind of Air. This Air Safari OG.
I was just looking at it.
Did y'all ever own these?
No.
Didn't,
Did
but
you
I
ever
like
own this model?
Nah.
No.
Okay. See, I had this model and it was a Safari, but it was like reverse all this or something. It was like I found that at the outlet.
I don't mind this.
No.
If the leather looks great on the picture, I kind of like these.
I'm not mad
I like
at
'em.
them, but like I
I
need
like 'em.
them for like 64.
Bro, they're gonna be at
12.
they'll be at
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
they'll
they'll-
be
yeah.
They'll be at the
for
factory.
sure.
They're
Yeah.
$140 retail. Give it 2 months. We'll be paying $80 for this.
Right.
Extra 30% off.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. There you go. Because even when I see them at the outlet, I'm like, hey, no.
Oh no, it's got to be on the hash wall.
Yeah, let me go.
The hash wall.
Once it's on the
Wow.
hash wall, we in there.
I ain't said that in a while.
Oh, brother, I stay on the hash wall.
Fam, I always go back there looking. It's been hard to not buy some of that stuff at the outlet now because they got fire now.
They do.
I used to never could go to the outlet and find something. Everybody else, bro, look what I got. Like, how did you find these? You got to go at the right time. Fam, you go to Tanger now, West Side, fam.
Tanger's got
real?
not. Oh yeah, Tanger's
I
popping.
ain't been over there in a
I
minute.
bought a
Tanger's popping.
I've bought. Don't you live out that way too?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I bought all the ISPAs that like I thought were okay.
Yeah.
They're weird, but I was like, they're too weird to pay $250.
Yeah.
but they alright to pay
No,
$65.
they got
you know
gear
what I
in
mean?
there. They got like shoes.
Oh yeah, the clothes is out of control.
And they're
Like,
always
got
on sale.
fire
It would
stuff
just
in
be
there.
too packed in there, man.
That's true. You
That's
got to
my
go
problem.
see.
That's my problem. That's why I stay away.
But that's the thing though. We live over there, so
Yeah.
we'll go like on a Thursday afternoon.
So
at
you gotta go
6.
midweek.
Like
Midweek.
when ain't
Okay.
nobody there. Don't ever
Okay.
go on the weekend.
Or like I order something off the website and I got to take it to. That's the one I go to return stuff to
Yeah.
the outlet. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
yeah, no, we pull up during the day when no one's there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay. That makes
And
sense.
Cat's been hitting me up because I was telling everybody on the podcast about like how I return stuff from years ago. Like I return stuff to the outlet that I bought in 2019.
You can.
2018.
Technically not
But-
supposed to, but if you
Right.
got the receipt, they do it.
Oh, see, and
Exactly.
Cat's been messaging me like, "Yo, bro, I went in there. I had the thing. They won't take it back. They offered me a gift card." I'm like, "Nah, bro. They're not trying to do it for you." But they'll call the main line. And they'll send them a slip or whatnot. But I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, I ain't never had that issue at the outlet. I
No.
go in there, they be like, "Bro, when these come out?" I was like, I don't know, before COVID. they get on their little walkie talkie. Hey, bro, come up here, look at these, bro.
You know why? 9 times out of 10, they take it back because they know they're just gonna end up buying them. You might bring something
Exactly.
in, they're like this. Yeah, no, we'll
Exactly.
take that return.
You got to bring
Fine.
heat back.
Yep.
You got to bring heat back. That's what it
I
is.
got some heat too that I'm thinking like,
Yeah, try to take some bullshit back and see if that happens.
Nah,
They be like,
nah.
"No, we ain't taking these.
Try to get
Cortez
like a
back."
2018
Here's a gift card.
Roach run or something like that. They'll be like, bro, if you don't take this shit home.
We got AE1 still coming out with colorways. It's Ascent pack. I don't know. Gray. It looks like
not
marble. Jordan 1 low Baron OG. Remember the Barons?
Yeah.
Remember that Baron pack?
Yeah.
The Baron 9 was
The Baron 1s was pricey at one point.
Right.
Now, which one had the or did they all have the actual Baron logo on it? It was like a man
It was
with a
just the
cowboy
one,
hat.
I believe.
Just the one? Oh,
Right.
okay.
The 9 I don't think the 9 did. The 9 was just a colorway.
Okay. And the 9 Baron wasn't a part of that. Remember that 9 pack? Remember Chris Sewell always had them
It was
red
like
ones?
4 different. Yeah, it wasn't part of that
Players,
pack.
different players,
But
like
what
name.
was it?
It was you mean like the crawfish 9 and then like
Yeah,
the blue
yes,
and-
yes.
like the blue and what
Some
was
red,
the-
white, and yellow ones.
So
Yeah.
there was the crawfish, which was red and yellow. What was the blue and yellow?
I don't remember.
There was a blue and yellow.
Slim Jim Jones or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, he's wrong. It's like
It was
Slim
something
Jenkins
like
or
that.
something like
Jenkins,
that.
yeah, something
Yeah,
Jenkins, maybe.
it was like a whole basketball pack. It wasn't part of that though.
Oh, okay. And the all red ones was fine.
Yeah, the red-
Everybody
Yeah,
wanted
those
the
were
all
nice.
yeah,
red
the
Those were
ones.
crawfish
nice.
joints.
Oh, those were crawfish?
I think it was the crawfish
Oh, I
ones.
thought crawfish was the
Or no,
yellow.
crawfish
Bentley
was the red
Ellis.
and yellow.
Okay.
And then
What'd you say?
Bentley Ellis is the crawfish.
Okay, and then there was an all red one like patent leather, right? Was it patent leather?
It had patent leather around it, but it was
Yeah.
mostly suede, I think. That pack.
Yeah, they don't do it like that anymore. That
No,
pack was
don't.
they
tight.
don't. No. See, even though I'm not a Jordan 9 fan, though back then it make you think about it. Like, man,
You
maybe
bought
I
Jordan
want this.
9s.
Of course, I've had Jordan 9s, but I'm not a
You
fan.
had you bought citrus 9s and
I still got.
You got
I got
University
olives.
9s.
I got anthracites, the ones that are like organs.
Yeah.
I got
we bought 9s.
something.
I know I bought.
Yeah,
9s.
I mean,
Space
I bought-
Jam.
Yeah.
Space Jam.
We
Playoff,
bought
whatever you
Playoff,
want to call
Space
it.
Jam, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. See, you call it. I'm thinking about
Right.
the Space Jam colorway. I'm like, nah, I didn't
No.
buy that one.
I ain't seen those.
Yeah, I ain't got that one.
You bought Cool Ray 9s?
No, I hate cool gray stuff.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
get
I do
those
too,
either.
but I just want to
Okay.
make sure.
Well, I like cool gray 3s and cool gray 4s are okay.
You remember what we talking about colorways? I ain't like that.
I
stand by it.
I bought cool gray 4s because I seen Blanc wearing them with white laces, and I
Yeah.
said, okay, cool. So I bought a pre-owned pair and put white laces, and I
Yeah.
never wore them. So I don't know.
You
where
still
they
own
at. I don't know. They may be in the. They may be in
Get rid
the
of them
collection.
and put that
But
on
they
the
were
list.
pre-owned
to sell.
already.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Don't matter.
So I was like,
Somebody will spend a couple
they
hundred for
mine.
those.
Now let me ask you about this pair. All right, because I think these are fire. Jordan 4. I guess you want to call it a Jordan 4.
The Nigels.
The Nigel Grandma's driveway. I'm
I
sorry.
like. That's
I got
a
to see them in
stretch.
person, but I do like them from the picture. I do.
Have you seen other colorways in this model though?
No,
I have.
I just saw the green.
But what do you think about the other colorways?
Other colorways ain't doing it.
What is it?
I don't know, but this
Why?
green one is nice.
The green one, I'm like, I
Yeah.
need
Maybe
this.
it was
Yeah.
like the packaging or something. They cool.
I can care about the packaging. Now the bike on the back does a little do something for me. It's like Nike Air. It's a little
They
different.
cool.
But something about the green pair, and maybe it was him riding on a bike. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the black pair, the black and white pair,
I didn't see 'em.
seen pictures of those a long time ago, and I was like, nah, I think they just I don't know what this is. But I think I'm gonna go for the green ones.
Green ones are bad.
I
They're
think-
nice. They're nice.
I feel like if I bought an I'm in year 4 or 5, I could buy this and give it a shot. Now I'm in year 5 is a fire. Because I may never wear this. That's how I put it.
But you weren't I'm in year 5 though.
No, never.
Why not?
What?
It's in my closet. Never.
Okay.
If I had the black
I'm
pair,
talking, I
yes.
ain't worn 'em.
The
We
black
had,
pair,
well, I haven't worn mine either,
I haven't.
but I'm going to.
Black pair, yes. The white gray pair, I don't know what to do.
Well, see, I didn't buy that.
Yeah.
One. I bought the black one. But we had this conversation about.
me. Look at me, I'm done. I bought the black pair. You bought the white pair.
I'm just saying. I'm surprised. I'll be honest. I'm surprised you actually bought it. Because when we were talking about it, I thought I was the only one in here that actually was going to buy them.
Oh no, I tried for the black pair. I was going crazy to get the black pair, and then I
Yeah.
was like, well, since I'm in the app already, I'm going to go ahead for the white pair too. And
Yeah.
I won the white, and it's not even white. It's like sand, like
Yeah.
gray.
Right.
And I got it. That joint is stupid fire
I
in
love that
hand.
shoe.
But I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, man. I got
They sitting in the box.
how many? You got 5s?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got a bunch of
I know
fives.
you got 5s.
Yeah, I got a few.
A few.
I'm telling you, I've actually sold a good amount. Because at some
I
point,
need to.
at some
Well,
point,
metallics are coming back next.
I know.
End of this year, or next year.
So I'll get them then. I don't need Fire Red's my favorite one. At one
Right.
point I had 6 or 7. I don't need that many. You know what I'm saying? So I got rid of I think 4. And then black metallics, they're coming back again. I had 3. I don't need 3, so I got rid of 2. And now they're coming back, so I'll probably grab another one.
When Black
Grapes.
Metallics,
I don't need 4 grapes, so I got rid of 3.
Oh yeah, that's one. That
I got the laceless grapes too.
Oh, you got the lame ones, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't worn them though.
even
but
me, I'm like, I can't.
Laceless grapes.
I
That shit
did,
looks
man.
insane.
Nah,
I
you
did.
fell for the fresh.
I did. I fell for the hype. I did. I'm not even gonna lie. I did.
Fam, them joints is weird.
Almost bought the hat and the striped shirt too, man.
Shout out to the homie in
That's a slipper.
Australia.
That's an actual slipper.
Shout out to the homie in Australia. He had tagged me on a picture, wanted me to post it on the story, whatnot, and it's him wearing the Jordan 7 lows.
Yeah.
He may be the only person on earth that got Jordan 7 lows.
I forgot they made them.
I didn't even know they made a Jordan 7 low. Oh no,
forgot they did.
I
It was
know.
all yellow.
I'll never buy it.
It was the what's the wine? Bordeaux. It was a bit
Oh,
of Bordeaux.
yeah,
they did do that,
yeah.
huh?
Fam, them joints look crazy. And he's the only person I've never seen them in
Hey,
person
man,
in public,
bless
nothing
him.
like that. Yeah, them joints is crazy. I was telling somebody, I was like, somebody they missing a chromosome. Like them joints are odd.
It is. They're missing a ligament.
But these Nigels, I'm gonna try for.
They're cool.
I'm gonna try for. They might know the retail on these.
No.
See,
Not
they're
at all.
only $286 right now.
Are they on sneakers
to
right
buy
now?
on Goat? Nah, they're not on sneakers yet. Yeah, I don't know retail on these yet. These joints is nasty, Don.
Okay, they cool, but here's the thing,
Give me a
man.
BMX
How
bike,
many
too.
different variations are they going to do of the 4? Now, I like the Nike 4 SB, because you know how they keep switching it up.
I mean, they ain't did that many variations.
But they've done 2 in a year. My point is, like, how many more variations they going to give us? Don't do any more. The Nike
you know
SB,
what's
I feel like, is probably the best one they're ever going to do.
How often are they gonna sell out? They're gonna keep. Yeah,
No, for
that's
sure,
the
for
answer.
sure.
That's the
Yeah,
answer.
I know.
They're gonna
It's
keep
Nigel
doing
when
it.
I think it's such a stretch.
Yeah.
Just make your own,
Soon
man.
as they stop
And listen,
selling
I like
out.
Nigel. I'm a Nigel fan, so this ain't even about him. I've been following his career for years. I like Nigel.
Yeah, I love Nigel, man.
Come on, man. Stop it. Stretch.
I think it's kind of a stretch to call him a low top Jordan 4 though. Like it looks like it's half of a low top Jordan 4. And the upper looks like just a
And
something.
then like the back,
missing
the
all
back
the-
tab looks weird.
Jordan 4 mid.
Yeah, it's missing all the Jordan 4 components, like the neck,
Yeah.
the things that make it a Jordan 4 is what it's missing
might
to
be.
me.
I'm trying to get on board with y'all, and I'm biting my tongue because I like Nigel. These might not be it.
You copy
They
Sorry,
do kind
y'all.
of seem like some team Jordans or something.
It's
though.
something
They do.
about them is a little
They do.
weird. It's
Fam.
something about them. Like it's like from the.
I think I hate them now. I hate them now.
This is what
Oh,
I'm
I'm
saying.
done.
Yourself,
No.
what you did.
You don't like 7 lows. We just said that. Y'all
No,
didn't
that
like
is different.
5
That's weird.
This is kind of weird to me.
7 lows, 6 lows, 8 lows. Some joints was
Now,
weird.
6 lows were nice.
Don't do that.
I got 'em. I like
I'm
'em.
gonna be the contrarian like I am with everything. If Nigel's name wasn't attached to this, this would be a different conversation.
Yeah, it would.
If Nike just said this is the Jordan 4 low green glow,
Yeah.
y'all be like, this shit is kind of whack.
No, he's
But
not-
because
he's not- that's not a lie.
and
That's not a lie.
He's bicycling on them. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a lie.
Well, the initial introduction and advertisement of them did make me go, oh, shite. So, I'm
He's
not
out
gonna
in the
lie to
streets of
you.
New York and going crazy.
Did you see the crowds
Of
out there?
course,
Mm-hmm.
because of the
Fam.
hype. I promise you, if
Oh,
Nigel
usually-
wasn't on that shit, we would be looking at it a little different.
That's the other colorway right
See, that's
there.
ugly. Don't do
That's
that.
that's
Get
horrible.
that out of here.
That's horrible.
Listen,
Look,
guys,
that's horrible.
maybe I'm the
That's
only one
bad.
out there.
We may
this
end
is
up buying
not.
that.
This shoe ain't alright.
That's bad.
It's
We
kinda
may end
mid
up
to
buying that on accident.
Huh?
We may end up buying that.
Y'all,
gonna
might,
delete
I'm
my
not
app.
trying. I'm gonna be honest.
And then the last one, we got the Anthony Edwards 1, and it's same pack, but it's the low top version. So this is the very first Anthony Edwards 1 low that's coming out.
I like the A1 low.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it. You know, I know you said you seen it in person, right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I love it. You know, I feel like I've seen like 5 of the colorways that are supposed to come out of the AE1. You know, I feel like when you hit something out of the park like that, you don't need 10 colorways,
Right.
man. You know,
What?
you don't need like 10, 12 colorways of a model in anything.
When did that change?
I'm talking about on your
Are you talking about on the very first one ever, or like on any model?
The very first one ever. Like you gotta gradually build your stuff. You got the first AE, you give yourself a team colorway, you give yourself some type of white, some type of black, and then you freak it with something. You maybe give yourself 5.
Maybe back in the day, but
I'm
there's a
talking-
lot of
look.
signature shoes that come out with more than 4 or 5 colorways.
And that's the problem with them. That's the problem.
You've always had that problem since day one?
with a lot of these things. Yes, because here's the thing. It's like the John Morants, right?
Okay.
I think they suck. Actually, no, I don't think they
They're
suck.
cool. They don't suck. They're
I just
cool.
don't think they match his personality.
Okay.
They just don't look like him. You know, if those were the Devin Bookers, I'd be like, yep, that's about right.
They gotta have
The
some
Devin
guns
Booker
on the
looks like Devin
side.
Booker.
Yeah.
Like, it's just shoe. You know, it's nice, it's cool, it's smooth. You know, but it's honestly just shoe. You know what I mean? The John Morant got a grill in his mouth. He got colored dreads, and this is it. That joint got about 15 colors.
But I don't know. You might be right. The only reason why I'm saying that is because it's always been like, bro, Jordan 1s, his first signature shoe had at least 6 or 7 outside of like his Chicago colorways.
The first run of them, though,
it was like 7 different colors.
When do you think they stepped out of the Jordan 1, like the Shadow, well, Shadow, Royals, Chicago, Black Toe, Bread. That's your not Trinity because it's more than 3, but you know what I mean.
Right.
What was the next?
But then they did like Sport Blue.
They did metallics too, didn't they?
Yeah,
they did some. Yeah,
they had the metallic pack, right?
Yeah, but did that come out to the public, the metallics and all that?
I want to say it did.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember.
And then like you talking about the original, like OG?
I'm talking about like original.
Yeah, but then like he had like Sport Blue, that was an original. I think there was like a gray and white. What was that?
Yeah.
That was an original.
Okay.
So like his first colorway or his first signature model had like 7 or 8.
Probably had about 7 or 8.
But I was just curious.
Okay.
I've never heard this take before. That like if you have a dope first signature shoe,
Oh, you gotta
multiple colorways.
Nah,
I think controversy has a lot to do with it too.
Okay.
Because first of all, the breads. It was no other shoe that had red and all that had color
yeah,
on
of course.
it.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was a big thing. They're like, let's capitalize on that. John Morant, obviously,
Yeah.
we know what's happening. They're gonna go with that. They're gonna go with that.
But
I
like
mean, that's what I
the-
think.
yeah, like
part of it. Part of
Kobe's
it.
first signature shoe had multiple colorways. It wasn't just 2 or 3. I mean,
Adidas or Nike?
oh, Nike. The Adidas one was whack.
Okay,
That-
when Nike,
but-
Yeah.
the Nike first Kobe may have had 6.
But that's my point, though. So, like, them, KD's had that, Kyrie, all the signature shoes that I know of have at least 5+ colorways.
That's fine, but they're in the
Right.
double digits now. LeBron's
That's true.
21s, whatever number he on now, fam.
But see, that's okay. Well, now you're getting into the double you're right there.
Okay. To me, I would appreciate, what are we on, 21 or 22, LeBron? 21?
I think 21.
I would
21.
appreciate the LeBron 21 if he only had 3 colorways. I probably would have bought one.
Now, that I agree with. Now, if you're talking about multiple shoes later, like multiple styles later, like with 18, 19, 20, if you only do 3 or 4 colorways for that, cool. But if it's the first signature shoe and people like mess with it, hold the colorways out.
Yeah, but see, I feel like when you come out with a signature sneaker, so like Booker's, if Booker only dropped, his colorways have been kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're But if he would have only, let's say orange, let's say the orange was that.
Right.
Orange, I'll give him the black. That's fine. I'll give him, I don't know what else he has planned. Oh, the hike one with all the snake color print. Fine, I'll
Yeah.
give you that little freak, nasty one. And then maybe the light blue in the sand, the 5. Okay, I'm cool. I don't know about barely gray.
Right.
I don't know about what else he got
It's all about the hype of
planned.
the actual shoe itself. Because again, you look at something like a Kobe 4, 5, or 6. They got 1 million colorways for each one.
Okay, I feel like five mids, and if your shoe could look good in the low, 3 lows then.
Okay.
Now-
Even the KD4 we talked about. KD, the first 3 KDs like was okay, whatever. But when we hit that 4 and it was different, how many
KD4
colors?
was one of the greatest basketball sneakers of all time.
Okay, that's my point.
Oh yeah.
though.
Okay, that's fine. Fine.
I just that just caught me off guard. So you don't need that many colorways for a signature sneaker.
Don't, fam, because you know what? I'm like, yo, I really love the AE. I bought the first colorway, the peach and black.
Right.
Cool. Then he came out with the Georgia Clay one, the all red one. Then he came out with what other color?
Stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper, cool.
Yeah.
You got those, and the hype was stupid high on that right there. Like, oh man, these is. And then it was like new colorway pictures coming out, new, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
buddy,
yeah,
you're ruining
that's-
these ones for me.
Stop.
Because
That's-
right here, I'm like, I can't wait for the AE too.
That's every
We're gonna
signature
talk
shoe.
about that. Undefeated.
Pennies. Multiple
Huh?
pennies. Multiple colorways of pennies.
No, not when they first came out. When they first came out, all black, all white, the home and the away color. That was it. It was at 4.
Penny 1, okay.
Penny 1, penny 2, same thing.
You're not wrong there.
All black. The first
The
color.
Okay, I'll
Atlantic
give you that. All
joints,
right.
Now
I
though?
digress,
Oh,
yeah.
there's tons of them though.
Sprites.
Yeah, oh my god.
Hey man, stop bringing that
Sprites.
up.
You
Stop
remember
bringing
got
that
to.
up.
I got
know we
to.
brought on this podcast up a few times, but you remember that Sprite
Of course
pack?
I do. We ran
course.
what was it? Chic?
Yeah,
We ran the
everybody
Chic to get our
Chic.
pen.
What Chic did y'all go to?
Yep.
Arrowhead.
Oh, so he was in
I
Scottsdale.
went to
I went
Scottsdale. I think I went to Scottsdale.
Fam, I was like, man, do I really want these? Because them type of colorways was in at the time.
Yeah.
Clean.
That Volt, that blue.
I thought I was the
And
man.
that's when they posted it. I forgot where we found the information. It might have been in the sneaker group.
It was in
when
the
they were
sneaker
like,
group.
"Yo, I'm at Arrowhead." They just posted.
That's
they
what
just
it was. Cats used to do
ran
that.
to Arrowhead.
Yo, Scottsdale got a full.
Yep.
Zoom.
Yep.
And I got the ugly black and neon green one too at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Remember that
I remember
ugly
those.
ass?
Oh, was it House of Hoops pack or no?
It was the same. It was the same pack.
Oh, really?
It came out at the
Oh,
same
okay.
time.
Yep.
And I went home and looked at them both. A month later, I was like, "What am I doing?" I even made a YouTube video about it. It's somewhere in there. Like, "Oh look, I got sprites." What was I thinking?
I think I saw that video too.
Of course,
I think
yeah.
I did.
You couldn't tell me shit. And
Man.
now look at me. I'm like, I don't even think I wore them once.
Sprites.
I seen the OG colorway penny too, just like a Soul Links. It was like 104 or something.
Yeah.
With free shit. I was like, damn, boy, have times changed. We're talking about Undefeated 4. I already know I did an episode talking about the Undefeated Jordan 4 coming back out, but obviously I want y'all here, super duper sneakerheads, that I know, and Don has come on this podcast numerous times over numerous years and professed his love for what he considers the greatest, if not one of the greatest sneakers of all time.
It is our time, finally.
Right.
Broke people. We can get a pair now, finally. I'm
Now,
here for
hold
it.
on now. Let me just double check.
Well, we don't know all that.
Yuri, you ain't got a pair, right?
Nah.
Okay. Because I was like,
Nah.
know what? If anybody comes in here with a pair, it would be you.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I want them.
You guys want
Absolutely.
first of
1,000,000%.
Okay, you guys are fine with the
Grail.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I wasn't at first, but then I was like, wait a minute. This is the first Jordan collaboration ever.
Now, I don't like how they're just opening up the vault to everything.
Right.
That being said, I'm also not 100% mad at it because I'm on like the both sides of the coin. On one hand, I think you should close the vault forever. On the other hand, for someone like me, this is my opportunity to wear them.
Right.
So this is going to be like whatever they decide to release from the vault. If I like it, I know I'm going to wear it because I've been waiting. And I've said, like you said, time and time again on this pod, if they ever retro them, 2 to 3 pairs minimum for me. And I'm wearing them the day I get them. It's still to me probably, like you said,
Are you camping out for them?
yes. You know what?
That's the question.
I would dust
Absolutely.
out. I would dust out the
Really?
chair. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really?
If Undefeated right now was like, yo, getting 200 pairs in, allowing you to camp, I'm doing it.
Yep.
Really?
I ain't done it, and I don't know how long. I would
Man.
do it for these.
Now, what have these been going for, like, over the years?
25 to 40.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we know what they've been going for the last, 15 years? How many years it's been? I don't know. It's been a long time. It's the very first Jordan collaboration ever.
Right.
Yeah.
These joints, you don't get them, cool. You miss out, whatever, however, limited, whatever. But them joints is 1,000.
I can't do it.
Oh, I don't think you could say that, Don. I don't think you could say Yuri, I don't think you could say
know
that.
why?
That's a good question,
No,
though.
because hold on now. You just bought Sean Weatherspoons, and I know them joints had 3 digits.
6 years later.
What?
6 years after their release date.
Fam, this is probably 20 years almost.
Listen,
But
I understand
it's not the retro.
completely what you're saying. I get it.
We're not talking about right now they're 3,000. We're not talking about 5, 3.
I understand.
These joints are 25,000.
Right. Right.
We miss out every store, or they release limited. We just couldn't get our hands on them, but them joints is on GOAT for $1,000, a sneaker that you have coveted for 20 years almost.
I think
You pass on 1,000. No, I'm not.
Are
gonna
we
allow
talking
that. I
about
can't
like
allow
the
that.
day after release?
Fam, I don't
Or
care
after
if it's the
prices have
day.
adjusted?
Fam, I don't care when it is. That joint is 25,000 plus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Now look, I like Jordan 4, but I've never thought about them as much as George and Don
I need
have.
this shoe,
I've
man.
never
I
thought
need
about
this
it.
shoe.
$1,000, knowing that they're 25K and up, not 2,500. 25K and up.
I can't do it.
You can't pay 1,000 for
I'm kind of agreeing with Don
No,
because
I'm
You
not
know
buying
what it
it.
is?
I'm not
Because-
rolling with that. I told you, I'm holding cats accountable. I told you
No,
this.
and you have to. And I'm here for that. I'm not mad at it. The reason why is because I know I had the shot at 250. I had the shot.
Don.
No, stop. I'm not doing-
Don,
I
no,
had the
Don.
shot at 250.
No.
And if I don't put in the work to be able to cop these for 250,
No,
if they
Don.
release
Things
worldwide,
happen. We've put in work to cop less.
I know, but
and
these
didn't
days
get
are
it.
different.
Don,
This day is
nope,
different.
I'm not buying it, Don.
There's too many avenues and opportunities. Listen,
I'm sorry.
Listen.
Even if them joints, if as much as you and George Live, even if them joints was 1,200, I'm sorry. That's the one.
This might be
this
the
is
most.
the one.
This is the most work I'm ever going to put in for a shoot. Me, the most work I've ever put in for a release.
Microphone,
In at
you got
least.
a mic.
Oh my bad. This is the most. This work I've ever done for a shoot in at least 5-6 years. I'm talking every single online raffle. I'm gonna drive to every single store in Arizona to try to put in a raffle ticket, whatever you gotta do, put in the work, pay somebody this and that. If I do all of that and at $250, $275, I still can't get them, I'm not paying a stack. I will pay $500, $600. I'm not paying a stack.
Don, we have done that before for less. We just talked about hopping in the car to go get Sprites. Zoom.
Times are different.
No,
We have gotten older.
I'm not rolling with this. If them joints are $1,000, $1,200, I'll even go $1,500.
You're wildin'.
Oh no, super wildin'. But we're talking about.
So you understand, though.
Yeah, but see, I'm not trying to do that for anything. I've spent that much on like some Balmains and things like that before. But let me work shoes and stuff like that. But let me explain something to you. We're talking about a sneaker that's going for $25,000
Now,
Done.
stop. It's going for $25,000 now, and then once it releases worldwide, and using your example, it drops to $1,200. Guess what?
Done.
That means it's only going to go lower than that eventually. If that joint just went from 25 bands to 1,200 in a day, you think I'm finna rush out there and pay top market
Now,
value?
here's the thing, though.
No.
These are two different shoes. It's the same shoe. It's been how many years?
Ooh,
Quality's going to be completely
It
different.
ain't gonna come in a backpack.
I am not
Fam,
paying $1,000.
I'm not trying to hear
Nah.
none of that, Yuri.
Am I wrong?
You're right.
Okay.
Now hold on. If they just, I'm talking mop that joint with a completely different material. That joint
Yeah,
come out
that's
green
gonna happen.
leather or some weird stuff. Cool. But if that joint come out, even if it was suede, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Even if it's bad suede,
it will be.
fine. I'm not trying to hear. Not you and George.
I know.
I'm not trying to hear it.
I'm not. Here's the thing.
You better sell some 4s and
It is-
5s and whatever you got.
Now you're not 100% wrong there, but here's the thing. Like I'm piggybacking on what he said.
Yeah.
If it's not butter with the backpack that it originally
what I'm
came in. No, stop.
It's gotta have all that.
If you want me to spend that type of bread, I need what I want.
No,
It's
Don,
gotta have
we're
all
not
that.
doing that. You know
We
when
are.
you know when they come with no backpack. You know when they come with none of all that stuff.
That's why we're not paying over
If the
$1,000 for
suede,
it.
if the suede is mid
That's
and it's in a
why.
mid box and everything about the release is mid, you want
It's
me to
gonna
pay
be a regular
$1,000?
box.
Yes.
No, I'm not doing it because
my God.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use it's fake. It's a fake undefeated 4.
It's not the same thing.
No, it is. It's a fake
I mean,
undefeated 4.
fine. No.
No, it's a fake undefeated 4. Just the same like you
No,
said with
it's not the
cement
same.
4s.
No,
We bought fake cement 4. If this is mid,
Hey.
it's a fake undefeated 4. I'm not paying $1,000
I
for
only
it.
use that logic against OGs.
Same thing.
This ain't no OG.
It's the original Jordan collab.
It's
That's
the
the OG collab.
It's the OG.
The original
It's
Jordan
the first
collab.
collaboration.
What if it comes out better than the? What if it got
No,
Nike
that's-
Air in the back or something?
That's different.
It's a fake.
Don't do that, Don.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
What?
I'm not paying $1,000 for that retro.
Don, I'm not even joking, Don.
not
If
either.
that joint come out, I don't care because let me tell you something. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Jordan 4 olive undefeated. Fire. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't never looked at it like how at least them. I don't know about you.
Right. It's
Okay, it's a must-have because
Yes.
I mean I bought nonsense.
Right,
It's the
right.
first one ever. If anybody, all of us should have the very first Jordan
Yes.
ever. Period.
Yes.
I'm gonna be at all the stores, throwing in raffles,
Right.
online, whatever, turn notifications on. I'm gonna do all that as well. But you know, we've done that for less.
Yeah.
I've done that for I've done that for Off-White. I've done that for plenty of things, and we may not get it. And if now, I don't have any thought or care about boy, I really wanted the the Off-White 4. I really wanted that really, really bad. When I tried it, cool, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I ain't paying $1,000 for that, $1,500 for that, whatever it is. But we're talking about the very first Jordan collab ever. Not Jordan 4 collab ever. Not the very first time Jordan said to a boutique store, why not? And they said, why not?
Now, you know what I'll do? I'll look if there's a pre-order. Hey, if there's a pre-order out there and
I
it's
think
like
Zeta Kicks is doing
4,000?
pre-orders.
Huh? No, not 4,000. If they doing it for like 5, 6, 7,
Zeta Kicks got
that.
some up, I think.
I'm not doing
I
Zeta
think he
Kicks.
got
Don't do
some.
that.
Oh, he got him.
Don't do
He
Zeta
got
Kicks.
him. He
No,
got
no.
him.
Yeah, he out here making. No, I'm
got
not doing
him.
that.
He got him.
But if there was a legitimate pre-order and someone's like, yo, boom, $650 guaranteed pair. Now, I'll highly consider that. But if you want me to pay $1,000 after the fact, after all my work, and I still didn't get a pair, I'm not paying $1,000.
500.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything under $1,000?
Under
$900.99.
I'll do
Right.
Honestly, probably 7 is the max, bro. Because and let's be honest, you're right. Coveted, love that shoe, need it. I'm not paying.
Accepting it, Don.
You have to.
I'm not accepting. No, I don't, Don.
I'm not paying $1,000 for it. Here's the thing, bro. It is a retro that's going to be widely available
It
for
is.
everywhere.
I don't
It
care.
is.
You know we've missed out on less.
Oh,
All right.
dog. There have been this isn't the first time they've opened the vault and that we need to get some. That's a crazy amount. I'm not paying $1,000 for it.
But first of all, I don't think it's going to be 1,000 anyway.
It's not.
I don't think so.
No,
But
course, I don't
this is
either.
hypothetical.
I don't
I like his question.
Right.
It's valid, especially for me. He's right. It's valid. I'm not paying it.
Because here's the thing. He already said he camped. You already said you camped.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I ain't camping for nothing on this planet.
Come on
camping
now.
for these.
Come on
But,
now.
hold on. But
I don't accept it.
And I don't agree with that
accept
either.
No. I have things in my personal mindset of sneaker things that I love that I would camp for. That isn't
That's
one
not
I
one of
camp
them.
for.
Okay.
Now, if the homies outside, I'm going outside with them. You know,
Yeah.
I'm going,
We gonna be outside.
Yeah.
I'm going to camp.
Yeah.
Memories.
But I'm not going to be like, see you later, Rocio and the kids. I got to go do this. Now, if y'all outside, I'm going outside to camp too.
Yeah.
But fam, come on.
I'm
fam.
camping for these.
Okay.
And I'm a camp
So,
different. I might bring like
so-
a hot plate and something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
A
so
Luther
electric
burger?
plate. Oh, we
A Luther burger,
fam,
please?
we doing Luthers for sure.
Man,
There's
please.
other things on here, but hold on. Let's just hypothetically, all right? Hypothetically.
Okay.
Yeezy 2s. Hold on. It's been asked 1,000 times. Would you buy a retro? Should they? A trillion times.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you something. I would have never thought. You know what's funny? I thought a Yeezy 2 was gonna re-release before Undefeated 4.
Oh, it should have. I
Yeah.
thought Red Octobers was coming long
I
before.
Right.
never ever thought we would see the Undefeated 4 again. I don't know why I never considered it.
I did.
I just never considered it.
Yeah.
We always talked about it.
I knew at some point
But
it
a
was gonna
Yeezy
happen.
2 possible retro was always talked about way
Right.
more than anything.
Right.
Now, I don't think Yeezy 2s are that fire. And at the moment, back then, I thought they were awesome. But them joints did not age
They look
well
weird now.
to me. They are a big boot with a nylon toe box.
True.
They're not in now. Is that one you would...
Okay, are you asking hypothetical? Because you know me and my stance with I'm not camping
Well,
out
you
for
know what?
anything Kanye.
Okay, for Yuri then. Or do you got Yeezy 2s?
No.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I wish.
had-
I had the chance. I had the chance.
I feel like
For the
this-
blinks.
I feel like this
Almost.
cap-
Okay, you know what? Then forget that question. Is there anything besides these?
Oh, I got a list.
Really? Because I feel like I thought it was like this may be for some people end of end all. Like Undefeated 4 is retro and you cop these, what more could you possibly
If they,
actually
I mean,
want
look,
you're a
if
Jordan
they
fan?
open up the like Nike SB Vault and they did like what does I'm camping for that. If they did a premium retro of the Tiffany Lows, I'm camping for that. I mean, obviously things like Paris's, Pigeons, like that caliber. If they open up the vault
Silver
for that,
box, pink box.
yeah, and they did it the right way, yeah, I'm camping for that. Bro, here's the thing. I feel like this is our time. This vault that they're opening, this is the time for like our generation of sneakerheads.
Yeah, but the problem with I have with
And
that-
I'm,
It is.
And I'm here for that.
It is.
The problem I have with that is that like it goes against what everybody's always talking about, Nike trying to get the younger crowd. Like this sneaker
true.
came out when?
Yeah.
But see, I don't think they're doing this for the younger crowd
Was it 04?
100%. The younger crowd don't really care about Undefeated 4s like we do. They
Which
look
is
at
good.
it. They look
Stay
at
away.
It, yeah, they look at it like, ooh, a hype. No, they don't understand. Like us that love the shoe. Myself, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to find a way. I still never forget on sneakerfather.com. They were $4,000.
Sneaker Father.
And I was like,
Wow.
this, I will never spend $4,000 on this shoe. And I wish I did because that same shoe is now quadruple the price. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I've had
like,
them opportunities.
Sneaker
Where you're like,
fire.
what? 3,500?
yeah, I remember like saying like $4,000. I'm not paying $4,000 for that shit. What's wrong with you?
Jones went up to like 18,000. I'm like,
Yeah.
what
So this is the time when they're opening the vote for us. They're not doing it for the younger crowd. They're not doing it.
I remember Jordan was in High Point and they had band ones, the
Yep.
X on the back, and they had it for $250, and George was like, I'm good.
What?
Bro, I sold
Matt Kemp walked in there and bought them.
I sold my double when we got them at
Yeah, I sold mine too.
Mills.
But
I sold my double for I think $275, and that was a higher.
I
end.
missed out on those, man.
Okay, wait, you sold them for $275?
That was the weekend of that release.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah, come on.
I got doubles from that release too, and I sold both for $700 each.
Well,
Right.
I sold my other pair later for $1,000, but the first pair I sold for $275 to pay for the original pair, and I was like, oh, I'm out here.
Because ever since I had sold them pair, I could never get my hands on another band one until Don had finally hooked me up.
Must
with
be
one.
nice to have a pair. I didn't. No,
You never got them then?
Never, man.
Bro, we all did.
No,
it was
you
in the
haven't.
group.
Oh, well, okay.
I don't think I was in the group then. I might not have been.
You was
there.
in
I
the
don't know. I don't know. Or I was asleep or something.
I was there because I wasn't in the group yet though.
Oh.
I didn't get into the group until Summit Lake, LeBron 9.
Oh, the nines?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That was when I got in the group. This cat let me in. I'm not gonna say his name. He was kind of crazy.
That's funny.
But I don't know.
We gotta revive that group.
I have Wu-Tang. What if I would do Wu-Tang then? Okay, well, Wu-Tang Dunk. Now, here's the thing with me. And I probably end up saying the same thing about the chlorophylls as well. I've bought things that suffice for what the Wu-Tang Dunk would do. I got black and yellow dunks. I got black and yellow ones. Like, I got the look already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if the Wu-Tang logo in the back is enough for me to be
Absolutely
like, I
not.
gotta do. Now, of course, I'm trying.
And now this, I feel complete opposite. This is a waste of a release. To me.
Agreed.
This is a complete waste of a release.
Agreed.
This is one of those ones that like, for real? Now, because Wu-Tang for life, Wu-Tang for the children. So sure, maybe that's why they're releasing them for children. But this is a complete waste of a release.
I didn't understand the original release, to be honest with you. It's a regular dunk with the Wu-Tang
Some
logo.
friends and family,
I saw
like-
nothing special about them.
I feel like
That's just me, though.
For like they
That's
on
just me.
tour, like, yo, we're gonna kick you a pair, whatever, like that. I don't know.
I mean,
We don't need these.
there's
Nah.
not a lot of special things about a lot of those dunks that came out back in the day. They were really beautiful and great color blocking and
Yeah.
stuff, but a lot of them just had like, it's like shrimps. Like, it's got a shrimp in the
Yeah.
back. Like, it's just one of the, like Dino Juniors. Yeah, they
We
were
don't-
silver and all that. But
We don't
like,
need these. This to me, this is a weird play.
Well, my thing is that like, and I said on that one episode I did at home was if you got to come out with a new version and the old version and put it in a pack.
Yeah.
Like you got to have a really super strong promotion with this, like to attract the new crowd with the old buy one pack and $300.
That's a good idea for a
Buy
pack.
that. Because of buying a high, like I'm not buying a lot of high.
took the
dunks
words out of my
anymore.
mouth. I'm like,
And-
bruh.
And I look, man. There's other cat. Like I said, I've numerous times. I'm just too short for highs at this point in my life. Or I realized it. Okay. But I'm not. If it was a low, maybe.
No, those highs are highs. I think all of us are too short for highs. Like I put on highs not too long ago, and even I was like, these are touching my kneecap. Like that's. So
Waste of release may be a good way to put it.
I think it's a waste of release.
But I don't know how Nike decides, like, when they decide to do this. Like, when they came out the California lows, when they came in a high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Like, and then De La's.
Yeah.
I would have never expected them to do the De La release. Now, they did the first colorway. They did from the high to
Yes.
the low. Cool. But then they did the white ones. They did
That white and yellow one, and they put that. Yeah, that
And
now
I
that
was
looks
like,
weird.
why?
Right.
I'm glad they made the low though, because that's still one of my
Fire.
favorite.
That's one of my favorite dunks of all time.
So now, if they did a low Wu-Tang,
I mean, it would be more up my alley, pause. But I also got not Michigan. Michigan's blue, but I got Iowas. I got goldenrod, black and yellow.
Exactly.
I got a yellow toe AJ1.
And I'm sure that's how they made them. They just said, "Oh, we got some left over. Let's slap a logo on
Like I
it."
think
That's
it was.
it.
I think it was Skater. Somebody pulled out his old. Just the black.
Yeah.
They're on StockX that colorway
Yeah.
and that high, and they're like
For cheap.
$75.
and everyone and their mom is already gone to somebody like a shoe surgeon or something to have them put the W on there.
Shoe surgeon.
Hey,
Man.
I'm praying for him.
You know, I didn't put that on. The
No, he
thing.
goofy, but I'm praying for him.
Yeah,
I was surprised you didn't. I was surprised you
I'm
didn't.
kind of surprised he didn't too, but
I was, but because at first I was kind of like,
ain't much to say.
it's not really much to say. When I had put something on Twitter, but I didn't read the docket and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And when I found out why they're suing them, I was like, all right, I guess. But a part of me, when I saw that he was being sued without reading anything, I was like, Nike, leave that geek alone, man. Like, let him do his thing. Because I was like, you know what? Now I feel like they're attacking the culture to me.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you think about Shoe Surgeon and what he does, that's a part of the culture. That to me is like going after Mosh. Now, Mosh ain't doing nothing like what he's doing. The reason why he's being sued is because he started mass producing what he was making.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's where he messed up. Because for me, I like you said, Nike's known about him forever. Like Shoe Surgeon's been out here. He's been out here.
All
Okay,
their cleat athletes
doing
work
this.
with him.
So it's like if you was gonna attack him, you should have did it a decade plus ago.
Exactly.
If you read the thing, it says they've tried so many times to work with him and do it.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
And he's
I did see
actually
that.
told
That's right.
them like, "Oh yeah, my fault. Like I won't do that no more. I'm tripping." Like he's actually tried. So I'm like, all right, well,
He flew too close to the sun.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
you could only think that Nike gonna turn their head for so long.
Yeah.
So I was like, fine, I guess I get why they suing him. But it's like, man, Nike, I got something else to do. Like, let that man make.
Let him make his little coins, man. Y'all still making your billions.
When I found out how much he made, though, because he made over $60 million supposedly, I was like, oh.
And they suing him for that
So
much.
they're like, we'll just get that back.
Yeah, I think
all of it.
Yeah.
You need all of that.
Yeah, all that money.
So everything you did was worthless.
back to
Yeah,
us.
because that's the thing. It was like you take one and then you customize it and you put that's cool. But like now that you're like, we're making what I
Right.
did. Now they're
okay.
making
That was
fakes.
dumb on his part.
Now
That
you're
was just
making
dumb.
fakes. It really is.
That was dumb.
Put it in factories. That's
Yeah,
what
so
done.
now like you got a factory making.
Yeah.
Like you made a custom that is an authentic one, and now you got the
Mass
factory
produce it,
making
yeah,
this.
no.
With the swoosh still on it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Don't
on,
look
man.
too far, but whatever,
God bless
man.
him. So Wu-Tang Dunks, y'all.
Waste of a release.
Waste of release. You trying though?
I will try.
I think.
Now this is one, but no. Here's the
We
thing.
talk all this smack. Yeah, we gonna try.
No,
we gonna try.
this is one. No, I'm not putting.
It got us, man.
It did.
It got us.
I'm only trying to see if I can make a couple bucks to go towards my undefeated 4. If we're gonna keep it a
You
buck.
smart. You smart.
If we're gonna keep
You
it
smart.
Because look, I'm not putting.
If you don't stop.
I'm not putting out a bunch of work for this. I'll go on Nike sneakers and try.
Right.
What you need to put a couple bucks for? If you gonna pay $1,000, that's what you need to be doing. You need to be going to your house, separating the ones that you're gonna sell just in case.
I know, but I have that, but I'm not doing that. I'm not paying $1,000 for undefeated 4s.
I'm not either, but I'm not because it's not mine.
Not for the retro.
Whoa, holy smokes! It's not my holy smoke sneaker, but
I feel like there's other shoes I need to pay $1,000 for before I do it for the undefeated 4.
I'm gonna do a 30-minute episode on you. You don't pay $1,000 to pay $1,000.
I'll come back. I'll come back and we'll talk about
We're
it.
gonna do sneakerhead court. That'd be our first episode of Sneakerhead court. Chlorophyll. So obviously, he says Yuri's rich. He comes walking in here wearing
Chlorophyll?
What do you mean?
Air
I had no
Max
idea.
1 Chlorophyll.
Those things are
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
I didn't even know,
That shit
bro.
was
I didn't even
amazing.
know,
Look at
man.
that
That's
joint.
crazy.
I like
I
that.
think I've seen them in person a few times. I think
love
I'm gonna
that
go like
shit, man.
Flight Club and things like that. I've seen them. I've seen a couple crack pairs. I think I've seen purple denims once.
You got a couple of the Patta pack. That one and what was the other one that you always wear? Not always, but you've worn before.
Cherry Woods.
Nah, he doesn't
The
have cherry
denim
woods.
joints,
It's like the darker denim ones. Yeah.
Green
I can't even-
swoosh, or-
yeah.
I know what you're
I
talking
can't remember what they were
Yeah,
called.
Trust me, I know what's in your closet more than you do sometimes. They'll be like,
I
yeah, he
feel
got
like you
them.
do. I'm surprised you.
Listen,
man,
I lurk,
You got a good.
alright?
You got a good memory, man.
I lurk
Is
because
that your
I'm
first time wearing those?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm poor, so
wore 'em.
I live vicariously through your shoes because I'm poor.
I wore them a couple times, like after
Yeah,
I
the
first
post.
bought them, and then a couple more times, and I wear them sporadically.
So now, when did that come out?
05,
God.
04, 05 or something like that. Whatever that pad is. I think it was 05, something like that.
Now, is that something? Are you copying?
That yes. Now, like I said, this is for us. I want those. I want almost every one from that pack. If they do purple denim, the dark
Yeah.
denim, cherry woods, all them pattas.
So
Bring them out.
I would understand cherry woods, and I would understand the other ones he's talking
Mm-hmm.
about. Purple denim and these, I go. There's so many other ones that suffice for what they look like.
Now, what I will say is they have had a lot of like other colorways
Yeah.
very similar to that.
They have.
Very.
So
It's like, do
It's-
you really need
it's
it?
the nostalgia for me, man.
They
Come
go for
on.
how
They-
much? Ooh.
Oh no, they're not
They're
cheap.
up there.
What?
They're not cheap.
I'm taking these off tonight.
You better clean the
What?
bottoms and sell them,
Right.
Because
Now,
once they
nobody-
re-release,
I done put them
for
all on the camera.
for the pictures I've seen, they don't look like those. Because you really got to get up on those to realize how nice those are.
Yeah.
Because it is denim, right? Or like
it is.
It's
It is.
denim.
Yeah.
Joints are fire.
I mean, it's an Air Max 1, so it's like what? Gonna be 175.
Oh, I know.
Is that purple denims?
$13K.
13 denims will go for. Oh, wait, what?
It's 13.
Well, that's what someone's
That's an
asking.
ask, yeah. But I mean, it ain't many on stock yet.
What was the
at
last
all,
sale
so-
on?
Okay.
It should be like 4 or 5.
There
I didn't
is
even
no
know-
last sale.
Oh, damn.
I didn't even know purple denims existed
In that
until about maybe
size.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. George was talking about. I was like, huh?
I've only seen one pair, and that's at StockX. They came in once, and I was like, oh,
I see a last sale of 2,500 and a 12.
okay.
Every other size is rare
What
that you
year
even
was
see
that?
a last
What
sale.
year was that?
I had to be a couple.
09.
Yeah,
09.
They don't.
09.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of cherry woods and all that. I don't think that they're.
Oh, wow.
But here's the thing. Now, you saw what happened to Clot Air Max ones with the clear toe box. Because let me tell you something. Before those retroed, anybody who would put together a top 10 Air Max 1 list of all time would have those clots in the top 10. Don't know where, but they would be in the top 10. Them joints right now, $65 on StockX in my size. I paid retail because I got them from actual clock because I was like, I need these immediate cop. I bought the whole pack just because I'm an idiot as well. I feel like the same should happen for these.
Oh, they'll
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah, they will.
Okay.
They
Like,
will.
I don't see these being.
Because again, like the newer, I mean, I don't want to keep saying newer generation, but the newer heads aren't going to understand what Patta was. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Especially when this pack dropped. This collab dropping when they dropped when we were like around, it's not going to hit the same that they are today.
Not at all.
And because it's going to be 80 other shoes dropping that weekend, you know, the ones that want them are going to go for them. And then they're going to be chilling.
So as of right now, we're buying Undefeated Jordan 4s. We're buying Wu-Tang
hence
Dunks.
there-
And we're buying Air Max Chlorophyll.
Let's rephrase it. I'm going ham for Undefeated 4s. I'm
You
going
ain't
to
going that
try for the,
You ain't going that ham.
I'm not paying
I
$1,000.
got pre-order for you.
He gonna get 'em for he'll get 'em for retail.
$999.
He'll get them for retail. He's gonna get them
I'm
for
not doing.
retail.
I'm gonna get it for retail.
I know, Dar. He's gonna get them for
Get 'em
retail.
for retail.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna listen. The culture's gonna make sure I get this pair for retail.
Yeah.
The culture, listen, y'all. Culture, y'all listening, right? I'm getting a pair for retail. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So
You know,
I'm absolutely going crazy for those. I'm gonna try for the Wu-Tang because for 20 minutes I can be like, man, I own Wu-Tangs, and then sell them. And I'm trying
Nobody
for.
copping them though, right? You gonna be stuck with those. Ain't nobody copping
Outlets.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
you
I'm gonna be
stuck
able to
with
get them
those.
off for some change.
No.
There's some kid out there that like is gonna like that knows
that's
Wu-Tang
wrong.
lyrics.
Wu-Tang.
See, you said kid. See, you said kid. Huh? There ain't gonna be no kid.
Yes,
that
it
world.
is.
It's gonna be a
There's
40-something.
now
gonna
and
be
again.
some kid
Yeah,
in
there's
Idaho
some.
that idolizes every single Wu-Tang member, listening to Cream 5 days a week.
The
That's a fact.
youngest member of Wu-Tang by birthday.
That
is
means
Method
nothing.
Man. He's 53.
But he looks like he's 23.
That's fine and dandy, but don't
People
nobody
still-
know.
but if you run up to
retro
a-
these for us,
You run up to a 20-year-old kid today and say spit a lyric, and they gonna spit Cream and protect your neck today.
that's not true. I find that very hard to believe. I go to a 20-year-old and they know
You
Cream.
go on
but-
TikTok now and bruh.
Okay,
Wu-Tang
I'm
is
not
one of
okay.
them ones.
Hold
I
on,
don't go on TikTok that much.
I don't know.
Okay.
I was wearing an Aaliyah shirt and people didn't know who she was.
Aaliyah's not Wu-Tang.
I'm just saying.
I love Aaliyah.
Come on
I'm just
now.
saying. Look, we can do this all day. The kids today know what Wu-Tang is.
Aaliyah was much more recent, is what I mean. Than Wu-Tang?
No.
Huh?
Yes, but Wu-Tang culture-wise is different. You slap Wu-Tang on a Supreme Tee, it's selling out. You slap Wu-Tang on a Nike shoe, it's selling out. People know who Wu-Tang is. Stop it.
Yeah, Leah shirt. I
don't know, man.
Wu-Tang is
know.
different. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, people thought she was my girlfriend. I'm not even joking. I went out, they said, yo, that's your girl. I guess it was some trend where dudes were wearing pictures of their girlfriend or something like
no, it
that on
ain't.
their shirt. And they were like, that's your girlfriend? I was like, what are you talking about?
I'll tell you something.
And I even said this.
No.
I'm like, that's Aaliyah. She passed away like early 2000s. I had somebody say, oh man, my condolences,
my
bro.
condolences?
I said, what?
How she died, man.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry to hear that, man. How
she
you,
was gonna
you good?
She was on a plane on the way to star in Matrix. Dang,
was
man.
like, what?
Your girl was on the way.
Yeah, like,
I feel like more people would know TLC on a shirt than Aaliyah.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yes.
I agree with that.
And
Only if it said no scrubs. If you just put
Yeah.
TLC with no like TLC on it,
I
they'd be
mean,
like,
they faces.
who's
You
that?
put they face
If you had a
on it.
picture of Left Eye, I don't think it would. Yeah, nah.
They
Chili?
had to say
Nah.
no scrubs.
They got to be all three.
Maybe, I don't know. Man.
I
Waterfalls.
almost want to play that game. If you put their faces on the shirt and you don't say TLC, they don't know who that is.
I agree with that.
I don't know.
I agree with that 100%.
Maybe, I don't know, man. No scrubs hitting off like that still.
I mean, it's
You hear it every
plays on the
shit,
radio
yeah.
every other day.
No scrubs
Yeah.
go off. I'm not gonna lie to you. It make you feel a certain way.
Not today. Now knowing that they were broke while they were saying no scrubs, I laugh at that song every time it comes on.
That's a good point. I never thought about that.
No
They got some
accountability.
nerve.
They were
No
broke
accountability.
as hell
They
saying no
got
scrubs.
No accountability. They
Like
got
in your
some
best friend's
nerve.
ride, like you ain't even have a ride. Don't do that. We saw the story.
Sharon.
Y'all
I saw the
bankrupt.
doc. Jordan 14 Ferraris are coming back out. Anybody care about
I'm
that?
okay
Nah,
with that.
nah,
Does anybody got them still?
nah.
Got 'em?
Never had them.
Oh, never?
Never had 'em.
No, I had them. I sold them at the peak when they was like 500-600. I sold them.
He's
then.
smart.
So
He's
Yeah.
smart.
when them joints came out, man, I had to have these joints. I thought they were so
All of
fire.
us. Yeah.
I paid about $380 for them, some cat in a parking lot. And I put them joints on for a Mayweather fight. I don't even know who he was fighting at the time. I don't even remember. And they were so whack. But I could not figure out why.
Yeah.
I've talked about it on this podcast numerous times. And I never thought about it.
This is one piece.
It's just one piece.
That's
I
what-
could
yeah.
not figure out why the 14 Ferrari was so whack.
You didn't brush them before you put them on. That's why. You're supposed to get a nice brush. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
missing, and I'm gonna put a picture on the screen. So it's missing the toe cap.
Oh, it's missing everything.
It's missing where the Ferrari logo is. That little piece
Yep.
that goes in the back.
Yeah.
All that matters. It's just one piece of
one piece.
suede.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm like, yo, what is up with these joints? I saw them joints at like a heated soul,
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2, 3 or 4, whichever number it was on back then. Fam, them joints are whack. And it was expensive
Yes.
retail. I
Yes.
think retail was $250.
Retail,
Yeah.
retail
It was
like $225
high.
or something like that. Because I sold mine for like $600 at pound for pound.
600.
Somebody walked in. And the funny thing is,
Man.
he walked in. He was like, "Oh man, it's a great price for real." I was like, "You want
And
them?"
see, you know what's funny? That Ferrari
P4P.
14 is like when they really started kind of like freaking Jordans a bit. Like we got some colorways here and there, but like Ferraris,
Oh, that was the first like out of pocket 14 we've seen.
way out of pocket.
Yeah.
Even when they started doing the fear pack and stuff, it was like,
Yep.
okay, they trying to do a little bit things. And remember what labs? 3 labs.
Oh, I hated all the
Oh
3
my
lab, the 4
God.
lab.
They tried. I'm sorry. What was lab?
I still don't know.
Does
I don't
anybody
know.
know what it was?
Patent leather
It did
lab. I
something to
don't
make
know.
the box look weird. It was that patent leather. They all were whack to me.
Yeah, I like the red ones.
Nope.
Fours? What the all black fours?
Got
Nah.
too ashy.
No.
Oh, see, I don't know anything about that. But when I saw them in public, I used to be like,
I didn't
these
like
red-
them at
these
all.
red
I didn't like
ones
them.
are alright.
And even the 5 lab, people like, you don't like the 5 lab 5s? No.
Oh, them 5 labs was horrible.
It was
huh?
terrible.
That was all elephant print?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's one of the worst shoes of all time.
It was.
You know what's funny is that like we all love elephant print, and you think like, boy, if you had more
was too
elephant
much.
print, it's
It was too
not.
much.
You can do the same thing with suede.
Yeah.
You think suede is really good, but you get too much suede, you be like,
You're like, y'all OD'd.
It's too much suede.
Missed
on
the mark.
this. Like they came out with a Jordan 4 all suede. In my mind, I'm thinking like it's gonna be good, and I try to think of like Undefeated 4.
Okay.
But if it's a bread, like all black suede, I don't
Just
know
like a
about
14,
that.
just like one big old piece of suede. No, I
Fam,
can't do it.
That 14, people love that 14. Now here's the thing. We're talking about chlorophylls. We're talking about Undefeated 4s. We're talking about Wu-Tang Dunks. Fam, what is a Jordan 14 Ferrari doing coming out retroing? Like, why?
Yeah,
It's
that's-
not in the same
that's
category
kinda
at all.
weird. It is
at
kinda
all.
weird.
I feel like,
At all.
and I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I feel like there are certain sneakers that don't ever need a retro.
That's
Yes.
one of them.
That's-
And there's
that'd
so
be
many
one
more
of them.
14s they could retro before that.
100%.
Yeah.
Like bring back like Lennon 14.
Who asked
Bring
for
back-
that?
Yeah.
Nobody asked for that.
And see, I be thinking like, man, they just must have just had a bunch of
Give me so many more
material or
14s
something.
before. Yeah.
Yes.
They found some leftover material in the back of this factory. They're like, hey man, let's redo these real quick.
It had
Make
to be
some money
something
back.
because I just don't understand it. But like, yeah, that's the thing. I looked at those and I go, I would have never in a million years thought like, boy, they'll be back soon.
Yeah.
No.
Never.
No.
I never thought that.
No.
I'm trying to think of some other ones. There's like plenty. Like I don't ever expect to see the lab retros. Like don't
No.
No, there's certain ones that they tried missed the mark. They'll never come back with those. They better not.
because they're doing the Fear 3s just came out, right?
Yeah, and see?
And they were. I didn't care for the Fear Pack when they first
No.
came out.
Mediocre. Oh, don't
No.
do that. The fours were hitting. Stop.
I
Stop,
like
stop,
the
stop.
I didn't get into
4s.
them.
The 4s
I
were
didn't
amazing.
either. I like the 4s now.
And the
but-
5? Oh, don't do
Oh,
that.
that one sucked.
Stop it.
I thought that 5 was fire, and then when I saw it in person at pound for pound,
Yeah.
fam, that joint was like actual old moldy wood or something. I
Now,
was
the
like,
material
ew.
wasn't hitting, but the colorway, we're not doing that. I
was
won't allow
olive
that.
at the
I won't
time.
allow it.
No.
You know what's funny? Hold on. Any of you got olive eyes?
Not anymore.
We've all had them.
Yeah.
Have you had them?
Yes.
That's one of the pairs when you're like, you'd
Yes.
be surprised if I sold it. I sold those.
They suck.
They do now.
They
Now.
suck then.
No, not then. Not
allow
then.
that.
No,
Not then.
hold on. Because back when we was in the sneaker group, those and burgundies were like highly coveted. Like cats were trying to get their hands on them. I had to
like
get my
burgundies.
hands on both of them. When you actually got them in hand, these finally fired. You put them joints on. Them joints never looked good. Burgundies and all that never looked good on anybody. Never to me.
Okay.
Burgundies,
Never.
maybe. Olive fives,
didn't
yes.
either. They never looked good on
Olives are
anybody.
great. Burgundies, you're right. And because I stood by, I'm like, you can't tell me nothing about burgundies. 3-4 times, I'm like, damn it. And I even tried. I'm like, I want to like these on my feet. Can't do it. Looks weird.
Fam, I did everything in my possible could to find a pair. I finally got a pair, and then I posted it in a $sign group.
Yeah. Mhm.
Somebody said them look like they fake. Now they wasn't fake, but that's how bad they look. I could not get them the joints to look good on me, and I was like, man,
I tried them with every
gone.
jean
Sold
colorway. I tried them with every short colorway.
Sold 'em.
7-8 different. I even got the lifestyle jacket that had the big ass 5 on the side to go with it. And I was
really
like,
tried.
bro, 5's my thing.
I remember I
tried.
copped the olive fives with the shirt. I think it was from Chic because they made you do that.
Oh, they definitely did.
And then I wore them to a frat party that same night. Compliments all over the place. Yo, those are
course,
clean.
back
Those are
then.
clean. Those are clean. Those are clean.
Of course.
That's what I mean. They were hot. They were fire, man.
Yeah,
Come
we're
on
not
now.
doing that. All those
Come on
5 is
now.
hidden.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Compliments?
Now, no.
Hold on. Compliments though. Back in the day. Now, yes, they were fire, but I've learned that like compliments were more or less like I ain't got them. Like I couldn't get them.
Hey.
Yes, but like that don't mean they were necessarily fire.
Oh, I
Wait
see
a
what you're
minute.
saying.
Are you denouncing the compliments we got back in the day?
No. Well, I'm not denouncing them because that to me is a big part of sneaker culture. When like you got the guts to be like, damn, homeboy got that's a big thing.
You about to
me in
erase our
sneakers.
entire existence.
Basically.
No, hold on.
Basically.
You know, I stopped there. I quit. Never mind.
Oh, like, brother, the whole like, yo, break your neck, like he's about to erase
No,
that.
that's
I'm about to
different.
cry, man.
you're
This
right.
is like the blip,
All right.
like we just about to blip out. Like, what's
All right,
over
all right.
here?
New topic.
Yeah, don't do
You're
that,
right,
bro.
you're
I was about to get
Because I'm
tight.
big on that. I'm big on
I'm
that.
like, that's the whole point.
I see what you're saying.
No,
It
I don't.
factors into it.
No.
I see what you're saying.
It's something
But-
there,
It doesn't
but-
matter. That was what we
You're
wanted.
right, because compliments to me matters. I don't care what nobody say when everybody came to Sneakerhead because it looked fresh.
Let me take you off the ledge. I was like, come on now.
All right.
Come on. Don't do that.
I know Air Max foam. What are we talking about now? Oh, Foamposite Tekken 8s.
No.
That kind of tight.
No. I'm passing.
Oh, you wear foam still, right?
Huh? Do I still wear them?
Yeah.
I ain't wore a pair of foams in a long
okay, I
time.
haven't wore a pair in a long time. Now, hold on now. Them joints ain't whack.
I know. I was like, they're kind of tight. I'm not going to buy them,
Nah.
but they're kind of tight.
Did anybody play Tekken?
What do you?
Absolutely.
I've never played Tekken
Excuse me?
once in my entire
Wait,
Excuse
never.
me.
Did you own a Xbox or a PlayStation?
Fam, come on. You know I had every single thing on planet.
So then how did you not play Tekken?
I was a Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. That's it.
No,
And
now Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter.
Mortal Kombat,
are
Capcom
better.
versus whomever. Marvel
But you
versus
even at
whomever.
the come on, you went to arcade and played Tekken.
I have never played a second of Tekken in my life.
What's Tiger Man? You didn't play. What's the Tiger
Tiger
Man?
Head dude.
Okay.
You fought with Tiger Man.
I
Man.
have never played. If you now Tiger Head Man that you said that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I know who that is. If you would have put a list of characters and said pick out the Tekken ones, Tiger Head Man,
Tiger
I
Man
made
and the
that.
drunken man. Who was the old dude that was the drunken guy?
Yeah. I
Like, it was
remember.
a drunk
Or
man
the Jamaican dude.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the Jamaican
DJ?
dude from Brazil.
Yeah, DJ. Was it
DJ
DJ or was that
was
Street
Street
Fighter?
Fighter.
Yeah, that's
No,
Street
there's
Fighter.
a Jamaican dude from
Yeah, there was,
Jamaican
yeah.
dude with dreads. I think he's from Brazil. He might be Jamaican
Law.
Brazil. There was
Martial Law, I
and
think
then
his
there
name.
was
Law sounds familiar.
old
Yeah,
drunken
he was
man
the main
and Tiger
dude.
Man.
He was dressed in the Kill Bill outfit.
And then the white dude that looked like him in
dressed
the blue outfit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would go to
these
Metro
guys,
Center
bro.
Mall. Go. What was this? What was it? Silver? What was the place called?
Yep.
Some place called Silver Ball.
Yeah,
Some-
no, it was
something like that.
upstairs in the
Yeah.
food court.
Yes.
And you played Tekken
And
because
you
it was the
played
first
Tekken.
one you seen.
I've never played Tekken.
I don't
in my
believe
life.
you.
crazy.
I've never played Tekken, Soul Calibur, none of them
No.
joints
Oh,
like
so you're
that.
talking
Soul
different.
Calibur was too much.
Tekken you played.
Soul Calibur was like a movie
I
or something.
played Virtual Fighter when it was on like.
See, now
Yeah,
if you play
Virtual
Virtual
Fighter.
Fighter,
It came with the system, no. Tekken didn't come
It
with
was
a PlayStation.
included.
Actually, Tekken did
Yeah.
come with a PlayStation 1, I think, eventually.
I feel like
down
you've
the
played
road.
Tekken at least once.
I've
You had
never
to.
played Tekken in my life. Now, here's the problem I have with these foams. This is a Tekken 8 collaboration. Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I would get it if they've been doing Tekken for the last 20 years.
Tekken's coming out again, right? Is that why they're doing a Tekken 8? If they come on
gotta
Tekken
be.
8 on PlayStation, I'm buying it.
I'm pretty sure they
And
are.
then I'm
pretty
gonna
sure they
invite
are.
you over, and you finally gonna play and be like,
I'm
"Oh,
gonna
this
come
is
over
alright."
and play too, because ain't no way.
I'll be Tiger Man, and you could be Brazilian Man.
They got fatalities on it.
They don't
I need
have to.
fatalities.
They didn't.
They do
They didn't
fatalities
used to.
during the play. Tiger Man was messing.
It's gonna be
people
some
up.
Killer Instinct foams next.
Killer
Now,
Instinct is
hold
fire.
on now. Killer Instinct, I gave Killer Instinct a whirl. All right, Clay Fighter. There's a lot
Clay
of
Fighter
fighting
was
games
dope.
I gave a shot.
That was Super
all
Nintendo days, yeah.
But I never played Tekken in my life. Anything outside of Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat, they didn't have character to me. It felt
get that.
like fake games to me.
They were knockoffs.
It
Yeah, they
felt
were.
like they was trying to be like them.
They were.
Yeah, of course.
They were.
But I don't know. You
I
still
couldn't
play
get into
Tekken.
them.
Virtual Fighter for sure.
Virtual Fighter was too slow.
Yeah.
I felt
That
like
was a
Virtual
terrible
was
game.
way too low. You go to do a kick and it's slow kick to the dude and kick
Yeah,
you
that's
out.
because that might have been the very first 3D fighting game.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
the screen
yeah,
spun.
yeah.
I
Well,
think
then
it
I
was
just
doing
hate
too much.
Virtual Fighter because you can actually go out of bounds. I'm like, that kind of fighting
Yeah,
thing, go
right.
out of bounds.
right.
You get kicked
Forgot
out
about that.
and you lose. What kind of punk shit is that?
Now look, the foam itself, I think the foam is okay.
The foam is cool.
It's
I
all
like
right.
it.
Nah, I'm good.
It's all right.
I'm not
I'm
buying
good.
it, but it's cool.
I didn't know Royal Ones were getting ready to come out like in the next few weeks.
I'm okay.
I mean, I got mine, so I'm good.
Next few weeks.
Yeah, I saw they could do the raffle on End, so they get ready to come out pretty soon.
I'm all right, man.
But
You've got how many variations of it? You've got the 2013s.
That's what I'm saying. I do.
You got 2013s. You
I
got
even
the
got the- I know you ain't
2017s.
thinking
I got the
Buying the
reimagined
Royals.
joints.
Wait, you got the suede joints? Don't do that.
I did,
You don't
man.
like them too.
I haven't touched them. Haven't worn them.
Yuri, come on, dog. See, this is right.
I copped them. I copped them. Unfortunately,
Them joints.
Unfortunately,
are
at
big
retail.
trash.
Wait, hold on. Which ones?
The
reimagined,
the ones
the suede joints.
The
I
ones that
copped
we
them.
don't like. They just came out.
Suede.
But
The
They
reimagined
black?
Royals. They came
Yeah.
out last year.
They're like $20 now.
Hold on.
Look at
They're
it.
like $20
I
now.
came in here and talked about it.
Nah, a suede Royal?
That's why they're whack.
Nah,
And it's like a brighter blue too. It's like a brighter blue.
They are terrible.
Yeah.
Now,
I
that's
only
a
got
Team
them.
Jordan.
I tried to complete the pack. That's all I was trying to do.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I copied
It was a pack?
No, he's
reimagined.
He's
The
trying
reimagined pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Are these called reimagined or y'all just call
They
them?
No,
are
it's called
reimagined.
Reimagined.
No,
Look them
it's
up right
not.
now.
Look it up.
This
How-
is
Come on now.
We talked about it. I said I was mad because the reimagined, the Jordan 1 looks amazing. The Chicago.
Are you talking about Big Bangs?
No.
Fam.
You're talking about the
Type in
Royal 1, right?
reimagined
Wait,
Royal
you mean
1.
the Royal 1, correct?
Foamposite, right?
Oh, no.
Jordan. What?
What do you?
I'm
Time
talking
out.
about Jordan.
About them Jordan
Oh
ones.
shoot, I'm talking about.
Foamposite
Well, because you just said
Penny
Royal,
ones.
so he was assuming
Yeah, that's
that
what I
talking about
thought.
Jordan
No,
1.
Okay.
I mean Royal
right.
Penny one.
I was getting
Dang.
upset.
I was
Dang.
like,
How come you ain't correct me, man?
what?
Come on now.
I thought you was talking about Jordan 1s.
Okay, so I'm not. All right, all right.
I was like, fam, a suede Royal Foamposite.
Hey, that's
what?
crazy.
Now they did come up with a black pair like that.
That'd be
but I was like,
dope.
there's no way I missed that.
No.
All right. I
Okay.
gotta see that for myself.
My apologies,
I'll be the
guys.
judge of it. All right.
All right.
Royal 1s.
Edit that out,
cool,
man.
I'm all right.
Royal Foamposite.
Yeah, Royal
ones.
Foamposite ones, I'm cool.
Okay, you got any foams?
Yeah, I got a couple left.
Okay.
I got pennies. I got
Yeah,
coppers.
I got red metallics.
I was gonna say metallic reds or
I
something.
got the eggplant, the original eggplants.
I had pinks.
Pause.
I just sold the pinks actually like 3 months ago. They surprisingly go for a little bit of bread.
Go for a little bit.
Sold those like 3 months ago. That's about it. I'm not getting the galaxies.
Yeah, you
Huh? Didn't we talk
already
about?
agreed.
Yeah,
What are
come
you
on now. What are you talking
I
about?
might have to step back.
You can't renege on
My
that.
God, that kind
I'm a
renegade.
Hey.
You said we was
Nah,
popping. Now look,
absolutely
you
not.
tell them
For the
afterwards.
culture,
I don't
I'll
care
do
what
it.
you gonna do.
For the
We
culture, I'll
made
do it.
a pact on the
made
audio.
a
There was no video, but we
Maybe
made
that's
a
why.
pact on the
Yeah, okay.
audio.
I'll get them.
And we said we wearing
We
them
wearing
to
them
the podcast.
to the show.
Are y'all actually gonna do it?
I am.
Okay, I will.
Absolutely.
I promise you, I will. I promise
Now
you.
I'm not gonna. I can't guarantee what's gonna happen after I wear them on the show.
Now here's the thing. I'm not getting them for anything over retail.
Oh yeah.
Now, I'm not
Yeah,
doing that.
no, agreed.
If I don't get them on the day of
Agreed.
release
Yeah.
or retail, whatever, I'm not doing that.
I mean, sure, we may even give ourselves some grace and see if we can get up.
See, that's the thing. Yeah, I'll wait it out.
I don't
Outlets.
wanna-
I'll wait it out
Outlets.
for a couple of weeks.
I was surprised that the penny Foamposite Royal one is on end for raffle, and it's only.
See, I didn't know that.
It's only $230.
Now those are going to end up at the
I'm
outlet.
going
When they
in
do,
right now.
100%.
now if they get at the outlet and they're under 200, I'll cop.
And it's not the right blue. It's not.
It looks weird. It's not like a
royal.
deep royal, almost like eggplantish paws.
I mean, we all in here got the colors that you need. Like
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
coppers, I got anthracites,
Yeah.
the black got
Yeah.
royals, I got eggplant.
I
got
copped those white ones too. The ones that
pearls?
just kind of that recently, not the pearls,
Oh,
You did just get a foam recently.
the white ones.
Yeah.
oh, them suck. suck.
Okay, how can you get the pearls and then say
Ain't
that the
same.
white
Them
ones
joints is
suck?
White. Pearls is pearl.
But it's still like the same
I
color
got a
blocking.
shimmer.
It's just a different.
Pearls
come
definitely
on.
know the difference.
Come
I'm not
on.
gonna hold
And
you.
hold on.
Come on,
Hold on.
man.
Now pearl's got the swoosh too. That black swoosh that come across that pearl breaks.
Oh
it
no,
up
you're
a little
right.
bit.
No, you're right. That's a whole.
Them is,
Yeah, you're right. That's a whole different
Foamposite
shit.
Pros,
That's right.
yeah.
Okay,
so
those are the
stupid. They put a
Royals.
swoosh on the side of
Hold
that
on
joint,
now.
call them joints
Let me
pros.
change the subject. Those are the Royals.
I know, right?
Let me enter the draw real quick.
Fam.
Oh, you
got
actually?
Royals.
He's copping them. There you go.
I think I do have them. I can't remember.
Doesn't
Just-
matter.
Fam,
I probably do have them.
If you got any foams, you got Royals.
He
I
has
think I
one.
might.
No,
No,
I
just
know he
think
does.
about it. You know what? I believe you got them. I think you got
He
them.
does.
Don't worry about
It says 275 though.
Oh, what? I must have looked at kids' price. I thought I saw 230.
This is 270.
Bro,
This is
they've
after,
never been that cheap.
This is after tax and shipping though, so 275.
275.
Yeah.
Fam, when them joints first came out, everyone was 200. I remember standing in the mall like
Yep.
this, like
Yep.
mom. She was like, "Are you crazy?" I ended up eventually getting them. I had literally my lunch money. I didn't eat lunch every day. I would get my lunch money from my parents. I got my lunch money from my parents, and I would put the money back in the house. And I just starve all day.
If a shoe was over $100, my parents laughed.
They are lighter in color though.
It's
They're not
lighter.
the same. It's not
See,
the same.
and I'll be honest with you, like I always got all the sneakers and stuff like that, but it always worked out in a way that like just worked out throughout the year. It was like you get your new school pair,
Yeah.
and then you got your pair like, oh, I gotta have a pair to hoop in, and then you like treated them better than you probably should have. So you had that pair, and then my birthday, and then you could finesse a.
You find a way.
You could finesse a good report card pair, and then you got your Christmas, and and Christmas was December. My birthday was in January.
Same, that's the same.
So then it was like and then
Yeah.
eventually you'd be like, yo, mom. Even though they weren't, you'd be like, yo, they feeling a little too tight. They feel a little like,
Yeah.
We found a way.
I used to finesse them. And then, like, even when the prices started going up, my mom was like big on like, even though like she hated when my dad had bought me my very first Jordans ever because they were $39, which was insane back then.
Yes.
She basically told him like, yo, his foot's getting bigger. Like sneakers cost $120 now.
Yeah.
And he was like, what? Like he was like, mine don't cost that much. And she was like, you don't.
Yeah, it's different.
you
It's
wear
different.
you don't wear these. You wear sandals. So anyways, but that's it. So yeah.
I was wearing lugs.
Anthony, hold on now. We all wore lugs though.
Yeah.
Okay.
We bought a look.
I was deprived of signature Jordans and things like that when I was a kid. I really was, which is part of the problem why I have an issue
We
now.
all were, yeah.
Not me.
That's,
Well,
not,
not
that's
you.
not what y'all just
I
said.
did. I had it
No,
all.
I said, listen.
Huh?
It's
I'm not
documented
going
on here that I wore nothing but K-Swiss, British Knights.
Yeah, but everybody
And
did,
the
though.
only reason why I was able to get Air Forces as a kid is because they were like $45.
Yeah, but you're
Okay,
talking about
okay.
K-Swiss and British Knights. Like we all didn't have those too.
No, but that was all I got. I'd say, Mom, can I get these Jordan 5s? Look, the ones that he's wearing on
Right.
TV. And she would go,
Right.
how much? It was a 125. Haha.
Yeah, exactly.
And see, that was the
Exactly.
thing. Like I always tell people that like you don't appreciate that stuff until you get older. It's like even though I knew I had a lot more than everybody else, it wasn't because we had a lot more. It's because my parents were just better at managing their money than everybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
I should tell everybody that we lived in apartments in LA, same building.
Mm-hmm.
Ours, we had. I never not had cable in my life. I had HBO when like people thought it was filthy rich, like
Yeah.
and all that stuff. I go up to my friend's apartment, one floor up. It looked like they lived in Iraq, and I'm like, "What the? Are we in the same building?" I just went
Yeah.
up the stairs. I was like, "Oh, okay." Like my parents are just really conscious
tell,
of what they're
yeah.
doing.
Right.
And I don't think I realized how much less they were having for themselves to give me more. You know what I
That is
mean?
100%
It was
facts.
like Nintendo came out. Like I remember when Nintendo came out. We went to the store to go buy an Atari. And they was like Nintendo had just like kind of came out, but it was already out in like Japan, but it just got to LA or something. I don't know what it was.
Right.
We walked to Circuit City, and the man was
Circuit
like,
City.
The man was, and this was like neon colors, so it was lasers and tubes all over
Yes,
the store.
sir.
Family walked in, that man had the duck hunting gun. He was like, "Bro, you want to get this?" He was doing all this shooting and stuff, and I was like, "Come with a gun and 2 games?" And I remember standing there like, "Man, I know Atari though." I'm like. I was like, I'll give this shot, give a Nintendo a shot. And that thing, a hood off. Nintendo, what, 99
I'll
bucks?
give Nintendo a shot.
Imagine
It
saying
was
that.
Wow.
$99. That joint was so cracking. Cats was literally at my house all day. I remember my mom bought my uncle his first Nintendo. Like lived out here, like for Christmas. Like that's the good old days.
Facts, man.
Feeling good.
2 buttons, A and B.
A and B.
Fam,
That's it.
Have you held a Nintendo controller recently?
Yeah,
It's 16 buttons on it.
My original one is at my
I
mom's
mean
crib.
OG
Yeah,
Nintendo.
the
but have
OG
you
one,
held
yeah.
No.
It's about this big.
Yeah.
I tried playing Mega Man 2. When we bought the little Nintendo when it retro and it had like all the games on it.
Right.
Fam, that controller was too little. I couldn't do
It's
anything.
like, I'm gonna break it.
Yeah.
It was not. My brain couldn't register how basic it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all I
Yeah.
gotta do is jump from here to here. I
That's it.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was doing what I hate people do. I was going like this.
Yep. That
Trying to
too.
move.
Trying to press 2 buttons at the
Where the
same
rumble
time.
at?
Like,
Where
this
the
is
rumble?
super jump and B at the same
I
time.
could not jump from the little brick. I could fall in the pit. I'm like,
Ain't no button at the top. Like, ain't no L2, R2.
Nah.
Like, what's going
I'm
on?
like, get me back to Metal Gear Solid. Call I can.
Yeah, man.
I need bullets flying by me.
Yeah.
I need strategy.
I need this joint to rumble.
Anyways, Adidas, Anthony Edwards too. Y'all just saw the picture.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
I'm a little disappointed.
No.
Now, people in the comments on some of
No.
these have been saying like, "Yo, this is like, must be like an ode to Foamposites or something like." that.
No.
They got to stop.
You know what they remind me of? They remind me of the Kobe 7. All that plastic
Mm-hmm.
on it.
No.
You know
Yeah,
what
they
is
gotta stop.
funny? When I saw these and somebody from Adidas was commenting and a lot of people post, I told you guys saying like, this is cap, this ain't it, cap. And the pictures came out a while ago. I looked at these and I was like, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen, at least not in an abundance like you see with Nike, is like samples. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a ton of Adidas samples. Only in Yeezys
True.
have I seen samples, but I've never been like, yo, this is the James Harden 6 sample. And they did. I don't think I've ever seen
That's
it.
a good point. That's fair.
I look at the Anthony Edwards too as like they just made one. This is it. We
Yep.
made it. This is the shoe. That's it. We didn't come up with it. We didn't have 15 pairs and he decided. We didn't try. This is it.
Yeah, and even like with Nike, like you'll see somebody, or like Travis Scott, for example, like he'll wear a shoe that we think is something new, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
up and coming 6, 7, 8 months down the road. They don't really do that with Adidas. You're right. Like Nike always has a sample out there just kind of like thrown to build hype months down the road. With the new Anthony Edwards.
We've seen Yeezy 1 samples,
Yeah.
Yeezy 2 samples. Wait, but
This is a shoe that you're going to see a villain in a movie. Guaranteed. The
think
flight
like-
posits. The flight posits.
Batman's gonna
Green
have-
Goblin wore 'em. You're going to see some villain in these. Guaranteed.
Now,
I don't know what I'm looking
We
at.
talked
Those
about
are
this.
terrible.
We talked about this
It's making me
last
wanna
time
throw
you
up.
guys were here, and I talked about if this shoe was James Harden, if this, and we talked about how Anthony Edwards makes this shoe. Is Anthony Edwards great enough at basketball, cool enough as he is, big enough personality to make you be like, you know what, these are still
Not that one.
Oh, okay.
Because look,
No.
Kobe was Kobe, and maybe it's different, whatever. But when that 7 came out, aside from a couple colorways, that joint was whack.
But here's the thing, too.
Oh, yeah. The Kobe 7 arguably may have some of the greatest colorways of all time.
That's fine.
Okay.
The shoe itself is still
Shoe
whack.
is horrible.
But so I'm saying, but Kobe was Kobe. So like cool, like greatest Black Mamba. The 7 came out. I didn't rush to go buy him, or you didn't, because it was Kobe. Colorways was cool. Whatever.
I did rush to go buy the first color, the cloak. We was at your store. We
Was that
in
the
line
first colorway?
outside. First colorway was cloak, wasn't it? Kobe
I think
7?
so.
Okay, it might be. Now that one was fire, because we had never seen nothing like it.
I got him. I got him.
Oh,
Still,
I
you
think
still
we,
got him?
I got him.
we all tried.
I had them. Me and Jordan.
They were at our store and I couldn't get them. I was mad.
So hold on, you still got Kobe 7s?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Like
I know
more
you
than
don't wear
one?
them.
No, I haven't touched them yet.
You can't.
Have you even worn
The
any of them?
invisibility, the cloaks, I got them. Yeah.
Have you even worn any of them?
I have. Oh, I used to wear them when they first
Yeah,
came
okay,
out and
I
everything.
mean,
You
Like, yeah.
don't wear 7s. That's the point. You can't wear 7s.
Now, no.
You can't.
Not now.
They
No.
probably don't even fit you anymore.
I don't know.
I bought a 9.5, didn't fit. Bought a 10,
I feel
didn't
like
fit,
if you
bought
try
a
to put it
10.5
on now,
fit.
the plastic's gonna like bust
It'll
off.
break.
It's
It'll
possible.
break up. It
It's
will break
possible.
up. There's
It's
no way
possible.
that.
Yeah, you can't wear 7s now.
It's possible.
Look, this right here, Adidas went backwards. Like this right here to me is like
Sophomore slump.
I don't even know if you come back from this because this to me typically looks like what an Adidas would do. And once you get on the bad, once you get people on the bad side of Adidas, it's hard to pull them out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes.
There are some Adidas where you go like, oh, them is alright, but then as soon as you come out with a whack one, it's done.
For Adidas, yeah.
It's cooked.
As far as signature shoes, they can get them back. We've seen it.
Yeah.
KD put out.
You're talking about Nike now.
Well, we've seen KD put out a absolutely horrendous. The 3 was kind of like whatever. Then the 4 was tremendous, right? Best one. 5, worst one of them all. And then they redeemed themselves with 6. So you can redeem yourself.
You can.
I do believe
They've done it with Jordans.
Okay,
Yes.
so hold on. That's a good point bringing KD up. Okay, so I didn't buy KD 1s, 2s, or 3s.
I bought a 3.
Okay.
The 3 was cool. I didn't buy 1s or 2s.
Now, and I didn't think anything about them. I didn't think they were whack. I just didn't think anything about them.
Yeah.
But the 4 was I couldn't believe how fire it was.
Iconic.
And it was affordable. We bought a 4s.
Right, yes.
4s was so high on 4s that I bought the 5. 5 was horrible.
Yes.
Well, we all bought that, like, what was that? The 16 digit or the 16 gigabyte looking one, the video game.
Video game one. The first one that came out, we bought
I
that
bought that one.
I bought that one and the DMV one. That was
Yeah.
right when people were horrible.
Absolutely horrendous.
Horrible. I hooped in that video game, whatever one. I think I bought the one that was like Splatter Nerf 2.
Yep.
And
Oh, I
hooped in
bought that one too.
I
And the
remember-
Christmas one. Oh my God.
Fam, I remember I hooped in that joint. I said, there is no way young people are hooping in a sneaker like this.
Yeah.
It's too light. It's too flimsy. No way. Now, let me ask you this about KDs, okay? Because a good point you brought KD up. After a while, some of them started getting better. But I'm like, I still wasn't enough for me to go buy
The
them.
fall off was so bad at 5. The 6, they redeemed themselves with the 6.
But was it that?
Oh, I think so.
So the 5 was so
Because
bad.
the 4 was iconic. We were like, yo, this is it. Like, KD did it. Like you said, it was affordable. It was, what, $92 retail, something like that?
I'm 110 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like, I remember it was like under $100, something like that. Fire,
Employee
amazing
price.
qualities. Oh, yeah, true that.
That's
Nike Scottsdale. But yeah, and then the 5, the biggest fallout I've ever seen in my life. They redeemed themselves with a 6, but then after that, like 7, 8, 9, it's like, wow.
You feel like KD played a part in like us not caring about KDs as much?
Possibly because
Yeah.
there was all that KD hate when he went to Golden State. And I think that was around the...
Yeah, what model was that?
It was like 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there.
Was it?
Because the
that
4,
far back?
the 4, he was still with Oklahoma, I think. Because that was like 20.
Yeah,
well,
but
I think he was with
did,
Oklahoma.
I think he got up to 8 in Oklahoma. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe
Hold
7, 8,
on.
9. I think is when he went to
KD
Golden State.
Warriors.
But that was that KD hate train is when he went over there, and that might have something to do with it.
So he's wearing. God, what is that? It's one with like the zoom mirror was like all the way across the bottom.
That was 9, I think.
Is it 9?
8 or 9, one of the two.
So I think he was there. KD 9. Okay, yeah, he's wearing KD 9 with the Warriors.
Okay.
So let's see what KD 8 looks like.
So I feel like it was 7 or 8 is when he made that transition, and you already know everybody was like, man, he's only going to go there to get a ring. FKD.
Yeah, I think KD. Yeah, he went at 9. 9 and
Okay.
10, I think. I think KD messed up KD. Because I look at KD's now and I go, I don't think they're whack, but like, and I could care less about KD personality, all that stuff. Like, that doesn't bother me.
No,
but
yeah,
like,
who cares about that?
I don't know if KDs are revered. We're going to do an episode on like really deep dive on KDs because there's a
here for
lot
it.
of them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I don't know where I rank them in signature sneakers. Where do you have them?
Not very high.
They're not super high.
No.
The only reason why he's got a say-so in it is because the 4 is iconic. That's the only
Yeah.
really iconic one he has. I mean, like, you look
Yeah.
at a LeBron. LeBron's got multiple iconic signature shoes. Kobe's got multiple. Kyrie's got multiple. I mean, Giannis, he's got a couple.
They brought back the Galaxy 4.
Yeah.
No other model.
You know what I'm saying? Jordan, of course, that's Penny. There's a lot of players that have multiple iconic signature. KD outside the 4, you can make an
There's
argument
not-
for the 6.
Barely.
What the Nerf?
Yeah,
They're all
the
fours.
Aunt
Pearls.
Aunt Pearls,
Aunt Pearls are
that peanut butter
classic.
joint. Because you ain't never seen nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? You can make an argument for the 6, but aside from 4 and 6, it's a little,
Jeez,
it's
been
a
a
little
long
light out here.
time. Yeah, he's on like 17 now, 18. What is
Yeah,
it?
and
God.
when do we stop? We don't care.
We'll see.
But AE2, y'all, sophomore slump. We got to see what the 3 looks like. Y'all got to go back to the drawing board already because this 2 ain't it.
But that's what's crazy. Like the AE2 probably don't come out until like December or February. That means like we're gonna have a really long time of these AE2s before we even get to AE3.
Hopefully they go back to the drawing board.
If you're gonna have this long block of AE2s before 3, it's done for me. That
No,
AE3
no, this is what I'm gonna say.
Stupid fire.
We was talking smack about wave runners when they first came out.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying.
I was talking about smack about wave runners.
I know I was.
Y'all love
That's
them.
all I'm saying.
I was
didn't.
too at first. I saw him in person.
Yeah, I'm just saying that opinions change. Is all I'm saying.
So you thinking that when these come out, these could change?
It's very highly possible.
99%
It is highly possible.
What I
It
will
looks
say-
terrible
what I
now,
will say,
yes.
I think it's still going to be whack. Now, if Anthony Edwards himself wears a 2 and then starts dunking on everybody like he did last season, some opinions might change. Some, not all.
Yeah, they will.
Not
Okay,
mine.
Okay, but see, here's the thing with the 1 though. The 1 I went, and I haven't though. The 1 I went, okay, maybe I can freak these casually. That no.
Oh no.
Oh no, the one is dope.
You can wear them on Halloween.
The one is fine.
I like the one still.
No, I like the one a lot, and then
Yeah.
I got it and went like, okay, like.
Now the two, I stand by the two being trash. But if he ends up next season, whenever he starts wearing them, dunking on all everybody,
He averaging 32.
Yeah,
and
and you gonna look at the two a little different.
I may pick a colorway.
yeah, if they do like a Timberwolves
Nah, he's gonna
colorway,
get some injuries in these. I think the twos. He's gonna get some
Oh, you
injuries.
about to
He's
jinx.
gonna get some
Don't do
injuries
that
in
to
him.
my guy, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
Don't do that
I
to
see
my
no
guy.
cushioning from these pictures. I see
Fam,
nothing.
yeah, I don't know
man.
of any boost in them joints.
Nothing.
I have the 80 adapt. I mean, the Nike adapt thing on here. I mean, it's the last thing on the list. I mean, you know, it's one of those things that, like, obviously, we've been in sneakers for a very, very, very long time. All right. And obviously, we all Air Mags and Back to the Future and whatnot. And Nike finally comes out with something where it's self-tie,
Yeah.
the
Right.
future, and all that. Now, them joints was what, 500?
Retail, yeah.
Right.
Retail 500.
Charging pad.
They decided to shut down the app, which I didn't even know it had an app.
I didn't know
Yeah,
he was
it
still
had that.
around.
Yeah.
So yeah, they shut that down like a few months ago, which
Yeah.
means, and I guess the app lets you unlace, lace, make them tighter, or whatever else. I didn't even know, and they shut that down, and they like all future adapts if they thought about making.
Well,
Why
if you-
didn't it work? Okay, has anybody ever tried one on?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Nah.
fam, let me tell you something. When I was at StockX and they released
Yeah.
authenticating hundreds of pairs of adapts was the most annoying thing on the planet. For one, it took you 20 minutes to get them out the box. That's first and foremost. 20 minutes per pair. All right. But trying them on, they weren't comfortable. You know what I mean? But I did the whole like, you know, tighten, untighten. It was dope, but it makes too much noise. It takes too long to like tighten. Like it was, I like what they were trying to do, and shout out to Nike for attempting another technology, but we're not doing that for $400 or $500. Like, you're just
No.
not doing it.
Yeah, but if it was cheaper, would it matter?
Possibly.
Do you
Yeah.
think price had an effect on it?
Of course.
Well,
Of course.
yes, in the sense that they were $400 or $500 and they were trying to market it as a performance sneaker. Like, imagine paying $500 just to go play ball in them. And the only thing that you're paying $500 for is so you didn't have to tie it. Like, it didn't
Right.
offer anything else. It didn't offer superior comfort. It didn't say it was gonna make you jump 2 inches higher. You paid $500 so you didn't have to tie them. That's it. And then when it came down to it, people weren't paying it. So then they ended up in factory stores. And I know Nike lost money in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, I don't know how much it costs for tech, but imagine you've been able to get a $500 sneaker for $90 at a factory store. You know what I mean? It made no sense.
That's where I tried them on at, was at the factory store.
Yeah.
Now it didn't. Oh yeah, I pushed the button and it worked, and it was hard to get my foot in it. And I remember Jason Tatum played in the All-Star game in them when they first came out, the basketball version, and I
Yeah.
was like, there's no way I would feel comfortable wearing this. Like, not that like it wasn't comfortable, it was just that like no laces. Like I've never felt comfortable doing a lot of things in shoes that didn't have laces.
Yeah.
Like active wise, if I'm gonna run, I think I still need laces. Like I'm just too busy. I'm gonna
You
go
feel like you need
side,
something, yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't know why it didn't work. Like I just don't believe in things like this if it doesn't make you think that it's gonna do something better for you.
You know what it is, man? Like, if you think about all the Nike tech that's come out over the years, outside of like Air Max, if you're talking about like the FuelBand or the Nike Plus or all these different types of tech that,
FuelBand.
yeah,
You know how many fuel bands I resold?
Ooh, bruh,
my
you know how many
God.
we resold at the
Man, that thing was crazy.
Fam, I
especially when they
was-
started making them in the rose gold. Dog,
Man.
they tried to freak them and all that.
I
That
sold them joints
thing was
across the world. Cats in
And
Brazil
that was the
like,
biggest
damn.
scam, like fam. I remember we used to like explain people, well, what is Nike Fuel? It was a bunch
Right.
of cockamamie beat. Well, Nike Fuel is the equivalent of these calories you burn, dog. Crock of shit.
You can tell your time and get some steps in,
Yeah.
You
man.
used to have to put the disc in your shoe. The shoe had the little slot for the thing.
Exactly.
Them shoes were so. I remember. I don't know if y'all working in there, but y'all still walk around in the store wearing
Yeah.
one of the shoes.
Yeah, we had to. They gave
It was
us
part of our
Staff
staff
dress.
dress.
Them joints were so uncomfortable.
That's
Yes.
my point.
Yes.
Listen, this just falls in the bucket of another, try of them trying to do something tech wise. And, I respect it. And it was cool. And they tried to dress it up. The only cool colorway they really came out with was the Back to the Future. You know what I mean? For the Adapt.
Oh, that's right.
But aside from
basketball.
that, I didn't think they had a way to market it to sneakerheads, to
Y'all didn't almost buy the 11s.
not even close. Bro, that was I think that's where they were like, okay, we messed up. when they put it, it wasn't even a cool colorway.
They came out with two. Wasn't it 2 11s?
They didn't even try the cut. Like they tried it, and it was like, dog, what are we doing? That's the Jordan you decided to do it. You didn't try it on a 3 and a 4 or anything else dope. You tried it in a Jordan 11.
I mean, they thought 11s were the the premium
I guess,
sneaker.
man.
That's what it
But
was.
even the colorway was whack. The suede on the shoe was
It's
whack.
pathetic.
They thought, yo, but if we put it on an 11, they gonna go
They gonna go crazy.
That's what
They tried to
thought.
appeal to us, and Sneakerheads was like, dog, what we doing?
Sounds very familiar.
They sold out on the sneaker.
Someone running for a government spot.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not going to get into that.
No.
We won't get into that. But
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
saying it. You know,
Well, no, dog.
this is what they want.
That's what they want. Look, they tried it. It didn't work. Damn. So I think that's when they were like, all right, man, we gonna shut the adapt down. We sorry for that. We didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, they tried, man. I don't know.
It was
Wait,
too
wait,
pricey.
wait. The 11s are going for $500 right now?
That's retail though.
Ain't no one buying them joints.
Hold on, what you looking on StockX?
Yeah.
Ain't no one buying them.
They were, 500 retail. But still, they should be under retail.
Yeah, those actually should be under.
I'm sure
Well,
that's someone is asking for their money back. That's
yeah.
what
So
it
they
is.
had the blue pair and the white pair of the 11. So that may be.
Wow.
But now you look at these as probably like a collector's type thing now at this point.
Well, if they're ending the adapt, maybe someone out there is going to be like, yo, I got the original adapt 11, something like that. So for nostalgia purpose, cool. You know what I mean? For someone that's got money to blow.
All right, this
For a
joint-
sneakerhead, or for someone like me who's been a Nike fiend since birth, nah, I don't need it.
These joints I remember you used to have to make sure you had the United States charger. 'Cause
Bruh.
The European one.
Yep.
is-
And yo, when I worked at StockX, there were so many times that they got returned because somebody bought the UK joint.
Really?
So we'd send it to them, and they were like, "This don't fit in my wall." Like, well, that's what you
Wow.
buy. It's your fault. So that was a thing. The UK versus US, that was a thing.
I don't even remember this many colors of
Yeah.
like all this stuff.
Well, because they did the original, and then they like tried to bring them back cheaper.
Fam, y'all remember this Hirachi one?
Yeah, dog. They tried
Yeah,
everything in the
yeah.
adapts.
Crazy.
They tried, and again, shout out to Nike for attempting it. It just
Hey, man.
we don't need it.
Not at all.
We don't need it. Like, but we tie our shoes, man. What you want me to do?
They came out with a Nerf one. That joint kind of look alright.
No, now the Nerf did okay.
These joints look alright.
I was never buying them, but
May have to buy
did you even consider it? Here's the thing: you said you tried them on at the factory. You didn't buy them then.
You right, and they were about $99.
I know.
And I was like, did it come with a charging base or was that separate?
It did. It came with the charging base.
Okay,
The
'cause
bottom of the box was the charging base.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, you take the whole sleeve off, and they sat atop the charging base.
Fam, we don't wear the sneakers we got now. Imagine having to charge up your feet and all
That's
that
what I'm
stuff.
saying.
I got
I'm gonna be honest. I would use a charging base because shout out to StockX. A couple fell in the back seat of the car. Use that for your phone. for the pairs that
Shout out to StockX.
came back defective and that we couldn't sell, and we just had to donate. Like, let me get to the charging station. That was incredible for phones.
Telling
You could
all their
You
secrets,
could put
man.
2 phones on that shit. It was all right.
Ooh-wee.
charging stick.
That was a dope a Nike charging station.
Fell in the back of the
Shit was
Right,
alright.
right.
That's funny.
I didn't know it
I
worked for
did it.
phones. It did for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You plug it in, put your phone on, and I was like, oh, this is kind of tight.
See, when I was at the outlet, I was like, oh, they must got the charger stations in the back because they wasn't in the box. So I was like, I thought maybe
Because they found out they could use their phone. They did the same thing. Hey, we see y'all.
Well, I ain't got nothing else. I got anything else? Nothing else you want to touch on?
Nah, man, that's it. Really quick, just want to shout out my son. He turns 9 on Friday. So, Makai,
Yeah. Hey.
happy birthday, my
Happy
guy.
Happy birthday.
Love
Happy
you, man.
birthday.
9 years old. He's about to turn up. The brother said he wants a 4x4 burger In-N-Out. That's his birthday dinner.
That's what he want for dinner?
Bro,
It ain't
and the
bad.
thing is like his dad is a bougie foodie. So I was like, any restaurant you want to go to, Dad, I want to go get a 4x4. I was like, it's my guy.
Hey.
Ain't no wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? So, but aside from that, nah, man.
In-N-Out is the only burger place that I will get multiple patties on a burger, though. I don't do it anywhere else.
Yeah. You know why? Because it's affordable. Because you try to do it at like Shake Shack, it's $30.
Something
Yeah.
about when I eat an In-N-Out burger, I don't feel like I'm eating unhealthy. Even though I know it's not healthy, but like
No, you're right. It's because it's like fresh. And
It don't
you don't
feel
feel
like-
like fast foodish.
Like you're getting a double stack burger at Five Guys, you want to die.
Well, that
But that
and you
is
have to take a
it's
loan
fire.
out.
It's fire.
You have to do what?
You gotta take a loan out. Five Guys is pricey.
It's delicious.
I ain't been to Five Guys in a minute. So
Go to Five Guys, get yourself a double with bacon, fries, and a drink. You paying $27.99. Something
yeah,
like that.
but they throw them fries at you like we don't
They
want
give you
fries
all-
anymore.
exactly.
I'm okay with that.
I love
Sick
that.
of these
I'm
damn
okay
fries.
with that. Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
I be eating them fries.
But no, I feel you with In-N-Out though, because it's like, it doesn't feel like Wendy's and McDonald's. Like,
yeah, if I get a 3 patty or something at Wendy's, I'd be like
Yeah,
sure, like,
yeah. It's greasy.
I can't sleep
grease is
right.
dripping
Like,
through the bag,
I can,
yeah.
feel, I can feel my heart. You know? Anyway, we just talking about nonsense now.
Yeah.
Nah, I appreciate you coming through. You
No doubt,
appreciate
no
coming
doubt.
through.
Yes,
That's
sir.
this. Pow, pow, pow,
Pop,
pow.
pop, 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 let go.